welcome to Tabletop Tyranny Tuesdays, where we play our Phandelver and Below campaign. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, we have our players, incredible players, joining us tonight and for the foreseeable Tuesday future. Yeah, that's about it for the intro. So, yeah, enjoy the show, I guess. If you're a long-time viewer, you know that I like to ask a question, a riddle, something to give the players a chance to earn inspiration. And tonight I have a bit of a riddle, more so like kind of like it says riddle next to it, but it's more like kind of a riddle question. So I'm gonna screen share it for all of you on Video Ninja, and then I will read it out loud for the viewer in case they don't see it. Oh, I don't want the actual answer. So the riddle is: a man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or hat didn't get a single hair on his head wet. Why is that? Yes. And why they think about that, why they ponder that question, the riddle / question. We're just going to sit here and wait. And drink water. Stay hydrated. It's very nice.
I'm just going to go with logic for this.
Cool. Very nice. There is a right answer, and then there are answers that I can be, kind of more or less bribed or convinced of. I do take, I do like Totino's pizza roll, so just go ahead and send me one in the mail.
I cooked
I got you.
dinner. I made dessert for us tonight.
What'd you make?
I made some dates covered with peanut butter and chocolate and some sea salt.
That sounds good.
It's like a little peanut butter jelly sandwich snack.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. That's a valid point, but that is cheating because that is an unfair advantage. So I'm not going to give it to you.
I love you.
I love you too. But that still does not give you inspiration.
Oh, shit.
If anything, it gives you disadvantage for the night. Just kidding. Just kidding. Are you guys all ready to throw an answer out at this thing? Yep. I'm going to quit sharing it. So, what did all of you guys write down? Go ahead and reveal your answers. Okay, bald.
Yeah, alopecia.
I put he's bald too. I also
Bald.
I put hat / raincoat.
I put also he was standing under someone else's umbrella or a building.
Like that.
So, the correct answer is he's bald. But
Wow.
he could be wearing a hat as well. That's perfectly fine. He could have alopecia, and that's perfectly fine too. So everyone gets inspiration for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have to work in the rain in my raincoat. Love it.
Very nice. All right, a little bit of a recap for the viewers and for the players. So last session 9, the party kind of closed in on the assailants inside of the Wyvern Tor cave. With a quick cast of Entangle from Keltris and a Fireball from Barnabas, the battle was basically over before it even started. Whatever survivors did remain from that combo were easily handled by the party. With those hooligans dealt with, the party set out for the old Owlwell. Here, they eavesdropped on a Thay Necromancer and constructed a rock wall atop of Barnabas's floating disc to keep the Necromancer zombie horde at bay. Once they were all set up and the walls were in place, Vara kind of initiated a discussion with the Necromancer, finding some sort of confusion among the morality of evil and good. There was the battle then started after she said something threatening to the Necromancer and tried to make her way towards him. The party was very quick to realize that the Necromancer had some tricks up his sleeve, but the party, they were outnumbering him, and they, thanks to the brilliant rock wall plan, they turned the battle against the Necromancer, where even the Necromancer, facing a potential death, tried to bargain or try to conversate with you all to kind of, plead for his life in a sense or come to some agreement. And it seemed like it was going that way, but Ollie the Owlbear, with his intelligence of 3, attacked and killed the surrendering Necromancer. After which the zombies were all dealt with a bit of punching and a almost potential blade twirling lawnmower combo. But after that, The party looted what they could. Barnabas found a rare magical item, the spell sword, and also took the necromancer's spell book. There was a bone tube with potentially a spell scroll inside of it. But now our party has set up their camp for the night and are getting ready to lay down for rest after their long day of fighting. And we pick back up. You guys have ended the travel on this day. I've made it back to your wagon, back to your was it horses or cattle? What was it, oxen?
Oxen.
Made it back to your oxen. Got the oxen. They've been fine since you guys left them. Nothing attacked them. Nothing killed them. They've just been grazing on what little grass remains in these rocky, sloped areas of the Phandelver region. And yeah, you got your tent set up, a fire crackling, and the night is starting. You know, the moon is starting to rise above. Actually, there's not much of a moon. It's more of like a sixth of the moon. There's a little bit of a sliver. Because when you guys set out from Phandelver, there was a new moon in the sky. There was no moon.
What do you usually get from McDonald's?
So you guys are all set up, and I will hand the scene over to you. I will ask, before we get started with any kind of role play or anything, I would ask for someone to roll a d20 for me to determine whether or not a random encounter happens in the night.
Who rolled last time? Was it me?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay. Good to know. I turn the scene over to you. You guys are all sitting around the campfire. There is a slight breeze in the air, and it is a warm afternoon, warm night.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Barney's identifying his spell sword right now. I know we identified at the end of last game, but I'm going to say that the flavor text for when Barney is doing identify, he is literally holding a catalog that says identify on it, and he is just flipping through the pages for an hour. He goes to the back and squints and then goes to the page and he's like, no, not that, not that. And it takes him a full hour, and then he finds it and he's like, oh, it's this, and he holds it up and it's a page of arcane runes, but it's spell sword.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I am just laying out my bedroll because I am messed up.
Oh, me too.
I'm literally on death's door.
Can I do anything about that? What do I have here?
I can't help.
I thought you had
Yeah, I want to... Were you saying something, Ethan?
Oh, I can do something, but you're good. You want to do that? I can heal the other one.
Alright, I'll do, first level, cure wounds. And let's... Get out of here. You got 10 back, Kelters.
Noi.
Thank you. Oh,
Mhm.
that feels a lot better.
It's not a problem.
At least I won't die in my sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, don't want that. Thank you.
I'll go up to Vara. There you go, mate, and I'll slap her on the back.
Oh.
And
She
that
does.
is- Oh wow, not good. That is, you get 8 more points of healing.
Nice. I'm at
pretty solid.
18.
It's pretty solid.
That's better than I was. Thanks.
No problem.
So I would have been curious to actually talk to the wizard a little bit longer and ask him, why he was here all alone. I mean, I know he was working on his book, and he just figured it was just a good, quiet place to do it. But like, whether or not he was exiled, and whether or not we may run into issues with others of his sort from his. Where did he say he was from? He said something, right?
Faye.
Yes, he did.
Faye. Yes, that's right. Was there out of game? Was there any knowledge of that place at all?
I think from what you recognize from the history, I think Thay is a very much a common land. It's heard all around. Like Thay is notorious for these wizards that are usually evil. It's a place ruled by the someone named Saztam, which is a pretty cruel guy. History shows that Thay is not a good place to be. There's a general consensus that Thay is a bad place with bad people.
Yeah, I'd be curious if anyone comes looking for him. I imagine, based on what he did just with his, what was it? He threw out like ice or something, right? Cone of cold. Is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it knocked one of us out and almost two others. So, yeah, that wasn't my favorite thing to see.
Nope. That hurt.
Yeah.
I don't even remember it happening. Shit just hit and I was out like a light.
Right.
I'm going to have moved on to identifying the book, and also if there are any notes left behind by the necromancer that would answer anything that Baz was talking about.
More or less, there isn't much notes. This seems to be just a spell book that was being prepared in case something happens. You probably feel that this necromancer, hung out with dead things, so he probably didn't have a real big trust policy. He probably didn't write down anything of personal belonging. The spell book, as you cast Identify, though, I'll just list out what you got, and I'll just copy and paste and show you what you get. So, at the first level, the first tier of the spell book are cantrips or first level spells. So of cantrips, you learn there are 2 cantrips you learn, and I rolled all these, by the way. So there's friends, and then Mind Sliver, which our bard has those as well. So you both will have those cool cantrips, and then the first level spell called Illusory Script.
I like that. That's another spell that I've never taken. Exciting.
There are 2 level 2 spells. There is Blur and Gust of Wind. And then a level 3 spell of Gaseous Form.
Oh, hell yeah. I fucking love Gaseous Form.
And I will just post it in general chat for you.
Cool. It's going to take me some time to copy all of these into the margins of my Tensors book.
That is everything that is in that book. If you can't add the cantrips to I don't know if cantrips can be added to your character sheet whenever you learn them. I don't know if I have to make a custom feed or something for you. So when we get to that point, I'll have to work together to figure something out to see if it lets you.
Okay. Should I roll things for copying these into the book, or are you implying that?
So it'll be the same rules. It's a DC 10 plus the level of a spell. So a cantrip DC 10, first level spell DC 11, so on and so on. And it's gonna be an Arcana check, I believe. I think I sent you the rules in here.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I might have pinned
Okay, I'll look at those then.
I did not pin it, but there should be rules at the up higher.
Cool.
But they have made it easier to copy spells. I do know that it's much easier to copy stuff now. Of course, if you fail the check, the spell disappears and you don't get it. So
happens.
Yep.
Thank you.
Baz will.
You guys just see Barnabas going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While Barnabas is doing that, Baz will be trying to throw nuts into Ollie's mouth. Just like across the fire.
And he's just kind of like he's actually just laying down with his like mouth open.
Yeah.
You are just like
I'm just trying to.
there's there are some that go in perfectly. There are some that kind of like bounce off his beak and
Yeah.
and he kind of scurries over to picks it up with his beak. But for the most part, this owlbear is getting fat off
Yeah.
of these acorns, so to speak, as much as an owlbear could get.
Right.
An acorn.
Figure every once in a while, Maggie will try to like jump up and swat them as they're flying through the air.
Yeah, it's a bit of a game and entertainment for those around the campfires. It's an interesting sight to see an owl, pretty much a wild owlbear. Even though you know how all he is,
Yeah.
a wild warbear. What the hell? A wild owlbear playing a game of catch with acorns.
Yeah.
And a little cat trying to swipe them out. It's pretty entertaining.
Baz is just like, so, I guess rest would be good. I'm tapped on my powers, so, I think I'm gonna sleep through at least the first watch. I'm tired.
I can take first watch. I need to do some stretching.
Yeah, I'm busy right here, so I'll be staying up for a bit too.
We can work on your push-ups.
His nose is in the book. He does not respond.
Okay.
I can take the last watch.
No more
Just to
pranks.
use- What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. As he
Mhm.
sits back and just immediately is out.
Keldris, did you want to take a wash at all?
Yeah. I'll take second. Right? No one took second yet.
Right.
Alright, I'll take second.
Baz is just like, I might actually just sleep through the night if that's all right. I mean, if if we can, if nothing disturbs us, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Baz
Awesome.
lays down and snuggles with Maggie.
Yeah, you guys all, those that are going to sleep on this first watch, you all find sleep relatively peaceful after, you guys are exhausted from, a long day of work and killing cool monsters and whatnot.
War crimes.
But yes, it's Barnabas and Vara, your watch is up. If you guys want to go ahead and roll perception checks for me to kind of keep an eye out, and if you want to role play or do anything during y'all's watch, just feel free to do it.
Perception is 12, and he is copied Gust of Wind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's it used to be 2 hours to copy a spell. Is that still the case?
See, I don't think they listed a time. I think it's just a skill check now, where it's just a DC 10.
Shit.
plus the
Okay.
level. Yeah, and it's either it works or it goes away. It's one of those things. I couldn't find anything about a time constraint on it, especially the new rule. So I'm not
Sick. Alright.
bothered by it. Yeah, no.
Just gonna do some rolls then.
Plus, these are wizard spells too, so I feel like maybe eventually, if there were spells that aren't technically a wizard spell, maybe there'd be a little bit more of a process to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a later issue.
I rolled 19.
19, perfect. Yeah,
Just 12 on the perception.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna do my stretching, like I said, and then I'm gonna look at my scroll some more, and I'm gonna practice my elementalism spell or whatever it is.
Cool.
And
What are
I'm
you
gonna-
doing with it?
I'm gonna sculpt an element out of fire,
Ooh.
and I can make a creature for an hour.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me look at this. What are you talking about?
You can cause dirt, sand, fire, smoke, mist, or water that can fit in a 1-foot cube to assume a crude shape, such that as a creature for 1 hour.
Okay.
I'm gonna make I'm just gonna make a Rosie. and have it like walk around Barnabas and see if he even notices it.
What are you making it out of? Are you making that? What element? are you making it out of?
Fire.
That's so cool.
A little fire. Okay.
I'm just gonna have it like just hop around, see if Rosie notices, if Rosie's even around.
Rosie's around. She's hanging out. She's holding the inkwell.
She's just like down the spider web hole. In the ink
Yeah,
with her
pretty
legs.
much. Yeah.
And this
Yeah, I
is
think-
just me like practicing that spell, so I can get the hang of it.
Yeah, I think Barnabas would. I think he would know, even though he is deep in like copying and looking at the book and looking at his catalog. I think you would notice this little spider of fire just kind of walking, especially because you probably see Var doing some sort of movement to do this. Probably maybe like reach into the fire and pop out.
Yeah,
a piece
she
of the
is
fire.
probably looks like she is using her brain really hard. Like she is like her scroll, and she's like, and like picking it up, and then you probably see that first, and then when it finally succeeds, she's like, "Oh, I did it!"
Hey, not bad. You like he notices, gives you a little applause. Rosie also applauds.
Thanks. This is so cool, man. Now I have
You
to
actually-
learn all of them.
Hey, mind if I look at that for a second?
Sure. It is
Can
literally
I-
just the elemental.
Yeah. She kind of shows it to you, and it's more so like monk techniques. It's not really like spells. You see, it's like different kinds of like instruction on breathing, different kind of fighting forms and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's not It's not any kind of magic that you are
Mhm.
used to. It's a strange, special kind of magic.
Breathing. Good to remember to breathe. Forget sometimes. Hands it back to you.
Man, I can help you with your meditation. Love to meditate. It
Yeah,
helps
he
you
thinks-
sleep better.
Yeah. When you say that, he kind of like he nods a little bit. He like closes the book and he's like, "Yeah, sure. What do you got?"
Oh, now okay. Well, most of the time I sit, I clear my brain of all thoughts, relax all my muscles, and just inhale, hold 3 seconds, exhale 3 seconds, and repeat that process. And just kind of get in like a rhythm.
Cool. I fall asleep. You're alone on watch now.
Yeah, I imagine I'm meditating, and then I open my eyes and I'm like, oh, wow, I guess it really does help you sleep.
Rosie drops the ink and there's just ink all over the floating disc. It's dripping off. She's
Oh.
also asleep.
Oh no. I'll pick up your ink bottle and take it off the disc. And I'll clean up what I can, but I'm like, okay, well, guess I'll keep an eye.
Yeah, with your 19, the watch is uneventful. It's very calm. You probably think that maybe whatever predators were around earlier in the day have been scared off by probably the loud fireball, loud spells. Other than that, you find the watch very uneventful. Your watch technically ends if you want to go and wake up your other companions.
Cool. Hey, Keltris, I'll give you a light kick in the side. Not
Oh,
hurtful, just like a light kick to wake you up.
oh, it's still sore. It's still
It's your
sore.
watch, man.
Already. All right.
I'm going to bed.
All right. Good night.
Night.
All right.
Yeah, Kelchers, she wakes you up, you get up, and you notice that the owlbear actually is kind of like woke up as well. And it looks like the owlbear is actually joining you on your watch too, just because he's part of the team technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, if you would like to go ahead and roll a perception check for me, and then if you want to do any kind of role play or do anything, just feel free to do it. If you don't, you can just say, "Hey, that's what I rolled."
I got an 18.
Very solid.
And then just while I'm on watch, I'm gonna like see if there's any nuts around that, you know, Ollie didn't catch them. I'm just gonna be like, try to do it too, throw it to him, see if he
Yeah.
participates.
Yeah, you find a kind of a little bit of a stash that we kind of had probably rolled under him during the whole process, and he didn't notice them. So when he gets up and moves, you find them all, and you guys start having a fun little mini game while you're on watch. He does catch them. He's got a bit of an acorn gut going on. He's got a little bit of a pudge growing. 'Cause at this point, there's probably been like 700 acorns thrown his way. But yeah, your watch for the most part
why
is
do we have so many acorns on our cart?
because you guys are just prepared. Yeah, but for the most part, your watch it goes. It continues with nothing really eventful. It's mainly just you and Ollie playing this game of catching. Just kind of relaxing on this very nice, calm evening, calm night.
All right, that's really all I wanted to do.
Yeah, for sure. With that, your watch ends, and it's time for the third watch, which I believe is Rivian. So you can wake him up. If you
Yep.
want.
I'll go wake him up, kick his foot.
Boo! Jump scare. I've been awake this whole time. No, I'm just kidding. Only like 2 hours, but that's not the point.
Well,
I
it's
don't really sleep.
it's your watch.
All right, have
Mister.
fun. Sleep well.
Oh yeah. Slowly make my way back to my bed because I still hurt.
Yep.
I'd play a nice tune before he goes to sleep so he can hear it.
Oh,
Very
Help him
nice.
sleep faster.
hopefully.
Let's just
Very
go to sleep. No.
Close your eyes, go to sleep. Dream, 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 dream.
Dream, dream, dream. Yep.
Close your
Yep.
eyes, shut your mouth.
Well, so you can go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Rivian. And if you want to do anything, just like the others, feel free to do it.
I got a 7.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Yeah. With your 7, you watch as the sun begins to rise above the sky, making the nighttime transition over to dawn as the sun rises. You do not notice anything, nor does anything happen as your watch ends with a very peaceful transition.
I would have been dancing the rest of the night away. That's why.
If something was watching, you were put on a very, very fun, entertaining show to watch.
Hell yeah.
Maybe you would have heard some like distant clapping, but you would have never known what it was. Yeah, you guys are all kind of awake, just naturally as the sun begins to rise over. A new day has started. If you need to, you can take you click a long rest on your character sheet to make sure you get your spells and all that fun stuff back. Yeah, I think this is your 4th day away from Phandelver. This is the start of the 4th day. So you guys have been pretty eventful on the road. Yep. And with that, I would like someone to roll d20 for me. See if a random encounter happens during the day.
Anyone?
Whoever wants to roll d20 can roll it. Oh,
I'll do it.
yeah, go for it.
Oh snap! Sorry, that messed up right there. Okay. 17.
Okay. Very
I
nice.
don't like that smile.
I don't like that smile either. That means something's happening.
He's too happy.
I would ask you to roll a d12 for me.
Oh no, I'm not prepared for this.
Roll low.
Roll
A
one.
2.
A 2.
Hope that's good.
It's the mosquitoes again.
Get out of here.
Goddamn mosquitoes!
So this is what happens. There's not going to be a battle that's going to happen. You guys are like walking back, and you finally make it back to the Tribord Trail because you guys were off in the mountains. You make it back to the Tribord Trail, and you see these little small, like bat-like mosquitoes. These red, like they have a proboscis like needle nose. They all start flying at you, and you guys each able just like to punch it. And as you punch it, just explode in a splat of blood and die.
Stupid mosquitoes, man.
Well,
Those
That's
mosquitoes
so
really
funny.
fucking want our ass for some fucked up reason. I don't
Yeah.
fucking understand.
and Josh, I will show you what these guys look like so you can see. They have
Gross.
like one hit
They're
point.
disgusting.
It was the most useless battle I've ever run in my life. Mara was just like,
It was great.
Was Ollie gone when we woke up, or?
Ollie is still with you guys.
Oh, he's still with us. Okay. Oh, that's right. He wanted to make it to the trail. Yeah.
Sure. But you guys are back on the trail. For the most part, it looks like he's gonna hang out with you for the rest of the day. He's just, but yeah, you guys eventually make it. As you guys get to the Tribord Trail, that's when your day kind of ends. That's the end of your journey. You travel about 25 miles, make it back to the actual trail itself, out of the mountainside. And yeah, you probably go about setting up a campsite once again, getting that all set up. We kind of go back into another nighttime phase. I'll ask for another D20 roll.
Emily or Ethan?
Josh,
It feels
I'll-
lame when I do it because it's on the computer.
I'll show it on video. On Video Ninja, you should see like
Alright,
the
I'll do it
picture
real
pop
quick.
up.
Okay.
That's what
Damn.
Sturges are.
A 13.
Oh yeah.
I got
Okay.
A 13. Good to know. Yeah, it's kind of like this little bat-like mosquito creature.
Yeah.
Oh, that one looks better than the one we saw.
That's the 2024 one. Hey, wait, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me look. No, it's
Yeah,
still,
that one-
it's still weak as shit, so it doesn't matter. You guys would have killed it. It does have a higher AC though, which is kind of funny. But yeah, and you said you rolled 13.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Lucky
Nothing
number
happens
13.
from your information. Nothing happens.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys all set up. You can establish whatever watches you want to take in whatever order, and we can continue like we did previously.
I'll take the last one again.
I'll take first.
Okay.
I'll take second again.
Guess I get to
Oh my
sleep.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll assist with the first one.
Okay. Yeah. This will happen if you guys, even on your journey to the campsite area now. If there's any kind of roleplay y'all wanted to happen, you can definitely do it. But just kind of speed up this whole process of like everyday my travel. I think we'll just restrict it to rolls unless you specifically want to roleplay. So.
I'm just gonna be practicing.
Yeah.
my
Perfect.
stuff.
So all right. So just go ahead. First watch. Roll perception checks.
Perception.
17.
Just an 11.
Okay. For the most part, nothing happens on your watch. You wake up second shift. Second shift can go ahead and roll perception checks.
All right,
Actually, you know what?
all
You
right.
don't, now that I think about it, there's no encounter, so there's no real need to roll these perception checks.
I got a 1.
Yeah, so you wouldn't notice
Yes.
anything anyways.
But
But yeah, so go ahead.
sorry, if it matters or not, with that long rest we just took, I did switch my weapon mastery from scimitar to rapier.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. Thanks
Just
for
in
letting me.
case. Yep.
I actually need to open that book up so I can see what weapons do what. Yeah, for the most part, the night goes on without a hitch. There's nothing that really happens. There's no reason to actually roll if there's no encounter. So if I do say start rolling, there might be something that happens. Ooh,
You
all right,
gave
so
it
you guys
away.
you guys all wake up. This is basically the 5th day of traveling. Same thing. I need a D20 from someone.
Emily, your turn.
Alright, I guess I'll get my dice, my real dice, out of the bag. Hold on, give me a
It's an
second.
important roll. Important roll.
I know. Oh god, which one's the d20? Okay. 6.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, for the most part, as you guys get ready, if you guys have the map open, you guys will see where you guys are going to end up. So you guys move 5 more squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This night, this day of traveling, that is, overcast, a little windy, more clouds in the sky. Not much really happens on this journey. This is probably where, as you guys arrive to the campsite, all the owlbear kind of departs. You see him head back off into the woods to the north on the map.
Before he does, I will. Is this the end of the day?
Yeah, you guys have come to
Okay.
the end of the day where you're at on the map right now.
Before he does, I'm gonna cast my Find Familiar because I hadn't been doing it. I've just been kind of letting Maggie exist extraplanar. But I'm gonna instead of the typical like white cat, I'm gonna give her a pair of wings and a little beak. And I'll actually cast, or I would have like been ritual casting Speak with Animals just so I can say bye to him, and I'll just say, I mean, you've been an important part of our travels, so at least for today, or for the night, Maggie's gonna look a little bit more like you. So we appreciate all your help.
Ollie responds like, "Oh, that's so sweet of you. You don't have to do that to honor me as a hero that protected the squad a couple nights ago, but you know, I'll allow it."
All right.
I've been whittling this down on our journey. He pulls out from some crevice in his body a little owlbear-shaped whistle.
Oh,
Says,
amazing!
In case you ever need me, and you find yourself near the trail, give it a blow and. You know, I'll try to get there as fast as I can.
Ollie, this is amazing.
Yeah, I'm a woodworker.
I mean, I 100% suggest that if you meet a woman, that you lead with that.
Yeah, if I find a gal, you guys gotta spread the tale of my heroic. If I find a gal,
absolutely.
And if she is cool, maybe I could come live with you guys or something. It's kind of dangerous out here in the woods, so. But I gotta find a gal before I can settle down in a place.
I mean, we're not really settled either, but if we do settle, and there's a space for you, you know what? We'll make a space for you. We will blow this whistle and we'll figure it out. You guys are just hearing squawking back and forth.
Now, before you blow it, you gotta make sure you say the magical incantation.
Oh, what is it?
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby. Let me know.
We can just all hear that in car. We're like.
You know what? I might have Rivian do that part, and then, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, peace.
Thank you, Ollie.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to
Stay safe.
look over to Vara and be like, "What do you think they're saying?"
Oh no, man. For some reason, I got like this vibe that they're talking about sex.
Sex?
Yeah.
Is it the brownies talking? As I take a bite of the brownie.
You know what, man? Maybe.
Uh,
That's just the vibe.
I'm so confused.
As Ollie walks off, I will explain to you that, we now have a whistle that we can call Ollie with, and then I sing the song to Rivian. I'm like, but you have to. He specifically said Rivian has to sing this.
I have to.
He specifically, well, because he knows you're the performer. You're always playing instruments, and
that's a good point.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
I'll wholeheartedly believe him. I'm a big fucking bastard.
Deception, shit.
I don't have like any charisma, so.
Well, either do I.
Oh wait, I have slight. Oh, that's wisdom. I have lots of wisdom actually. 18.
Oh, I can't even guide myself. It was an 11.
Cool. I'm just gonna have a big smile on my face.
So yeah, I'll put it on like a string and put it around my neck.
Yeah, and it's very much like if you've ever watched Avatar: Last Airbender, kind of like the sky bison whistle.
Okay.
It's like a little owlbear. But
That's
instead
so
of
fun.
like blowing on its butt, you blow on its beak, and it comes out like the whistle sound comes out its butt.
I love it.
So you're not blowing on his butt.
And then I give Rivian like a little like I told you, man.
Told me. Oh shit! That's so true. Oh my god.
Wait, what? What did I miss? What happened?
What's that? And I just walk away for a second once I point.
Oh, brownies. You want one?
Yeah, actually.
You
We're settling down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're setting up camp right now.
Oh, the brownie.
Keltris, do you want a brownie?
It's worth
Uh,
it.
I'll try one now that I know what it is.
It's worth
Here you go.
it.
Just a bite
No.
for 3.
The
You
whole
have to eat
thing.
the whole brownie.
It's a waste if you don't.
I really want B-Man to try one, but he keeps turning me down.
I'll just shove the whole thing in my mouth.
Good to know.
So,
And
but,
then
all right.
Oh,
Damn,
nice.
That was impressive.
You
And
gotta
then
do
I'm
it
gonna
fast,
set-
get it over with.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
set a brownie next to Barnabas, just like, if you want it.
Well, we're off the clock now. So yeah, he'll eat it.
Yes!
Also, Emily, if you wanted to do any more of your spells, if you want to copy any more spells or anything, unless you've been doing that on the side.
I have been doing some rolls. The Scroll of
Okay.
Darkness almost disintegrated, but good thing I'm a lucky human, so
Oh,
Very nice.
yeah. And then we're not at a high enough level for gaseous form.
Okay.
Who uses a sword most often in the group? Does anybody here use a sword regularly?
No, I don't even have. No,
Nobody uses a sword.
I use a
I
staff.
think. Yeah, I don't know.
We got an odd combo.
I can use simple weapons. I
Same.
don't know if that. I can
I
use
think,
a short sword.
I can look at the spell or look at the item and see if there's something
But-
weird.
It's okay. I was just gonna, since Vara gave me the brownie, I'd be like, hey, can you help me test this out? He held up the spell sword, the hilt.
Yes!
It's just a hilt right now.
Yeah, it's technically listed as a short sword, so I don't know what a short sword is.
Oh, I'm proficient with short swords, so I
There
can
you go.
definitely help you out with
I think
that.
short
Yeah,
sword is
it's
a
a-
simple weapon. Or
It
it's
is.
it says it's a martial melee weapon.
It's a light. It's a light.
Yeah, so it's still a martial weapon, technically. So it's not simple.
So
Well, mine literally says short sword on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
my short sword says proficient.
Hey,
Properties
oh,
is finesse, light
hey,
vex.
whoa, hey, hold up, wait up. Okay, you guys are proficient.
Gosh.
I mean, I do have a short sword on my hip.
I mean, I was just, I'm gonna try and
I already have the hilt. in my
spar
hand.
with somebody, so
You're causing
I'm gonna
beef,
be the one
Emily.
using it.
You're causing shit, Emily. Yeah, go for it. Sounds
Leave it.
awesome.
So I'm gonna try and hit you with this. Is that okay? You seem like really good at dodging things.
Yeah.
It's just a hilt. There's like nothing going on.
Okay.
So he is going to like go off to the side and like make a really awkward looking stance. And he's gonna like hold it in the middle of him, like somebody who has like watched movies but like has never actually used a sword before. And he's gonna like mutter a word and it like a spear of light comes out of it. And he's holding a lightsaber, basically. He's like,
Whoa.
Emily, and you can flavor what the sword blade looks like, the color, all that. It's whatever you really want.
and for now I'm just gonna say it looks like a lightsaber.
Sweet.
What color?
Sure, it's red. It's bleeding
Red.
red. We're a Sith Lord now.
You just need to cast lightning bolt out of one of your heads, and you're perfect.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He's also adding a little prestidigitation to make it look like it's like even sicker than it actually is.
Hell yeah.
He's like, I never really like trained much in these. And he's just like waving it around a little bit awkwardly. He's like, but I feel like this one, I might have a good shot on it. All right, I'm coming at you.
Okay.
And he's gonna try and do a swing.
You roll a 15 or higher, you hit me. Oh,
It's a
there you
16.
go.
So he goes to awkwardly swing it, and the sword itself is going to be like vaguely controlling itself. Like he does not look good holding this thing, but the sword is operating correctly.
Okay, well, can I still dodge it if I don't want to get hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to get hurt either.
So
We
I'm
can
just
say like
gonna
or something.
dodge.
Yeah, so it basically just be rolling at disadvantage, Emily, for the most part.
Okay, 6.
Yeah, don't miss.
Whew! That was fun. All right, I'm done. Thank you.
Oh,
Do you,
that's it.
And he's gonna he's gonna face towards the woods and say another word, and the lightsaber turns off, and instead a blast of force damage comes out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You watch
That's how
as
the
the
spell
nearby
works.
foliage just like ripples through as like some of the grass gets uprooted and some branches break.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
You
man.
just use the force, but
Whew. I always wanted one of these. He sticks the hilt in his pocket, like the pocket of his cardigan. Thank you.
Wow. I've never known a wizard with a sword.
Me neither. I think the brownie's kicking in.
They're like stand in the back being like, is that just the brownies? Or did that really fuck it up?
I think that actually happened. It's crazy. We gotta work on your technique, though.
Right, he did not look good using it at all.
it still looks
Seems
cool.
fun to me.
It looked dope.
Yeah. And even whenever Barnabas lit the sword up, there was like a 20-foot radius of bright light and a 20 more foot. So it's the whole campfire and everything just got shrouded in red light.
Sweet.
In red light.
Oh my god.
It's basically it is a lightsaber basically for the most part. Yeah.
That is so cool.
It is pretty cool.
Right.
Did we have someone roll for the random encounters for the night? I think there was a 6 maybe. Am I misremembering?
I rolled something. You had me roll a D12 and I got a 2.
Well, that was earlier, so that was.
Oh.
I don't think anyone's
okay.
rolled for the night. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it
I don't think so.
So whoever hasn't rolled yet, roll a d20 for this night encounter if there is one.
7.
Nice. Yeah. You guys all sit around the campfire. Your watches all come and go.
I'll
My
play that
music-
song. We gather around the campfire and sing our campfire.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be
We've already
dancing. I'm
done
gonna
this.
perform this.
Oh.
Come on. Where's my? Oh, dang it! It wasn't a natural 20. I've only got a natural 20 so far when performing a song. That's okay.
Maybe it's the song choice.
It's a 25. I got
Oh.
a 19.
still do really well. Yeah, to the tippy tap of the booty shaking of Rivian, you guys all find sleep.
Booty shaking.
You find sleep as this night comes to end. You all we awake, reawake.
We awake.
Oh, my little lady, reawake.
Oh, I hate
We
that.
awake. Wide awake.
Josh, were you saying something? Did you want to do something?
Nope, I was just talking to myself.
Oh, perfect. We go over to this is the 6th day since you guys left Phandelver. You guys will be returning to the city today. You all know that, but on your way to the city, I need one last random encounter while you're on the Tribord Trail.
Hey, you got this.
What am I rolling again?
Just a D20.
20. That's right.
Gonna be a 12
And
this time.
Maggie will not have the beak, but still have the wings.
Hell yeah.
And I rolled a 14, and I'll just say to Maggie, I'm like, I hope you're all right with this. I feel like it's kind of cool. I mean, you've never had wings before.
She speaks back to you. She says, "Darling, this is quite crazy. I love these wings. They look beautiful on me. Look at them go." And she like, turns and flaps them. They go. I feel like a fairy.
It was a fairy.
I mean, you look beautiful, so we'll see tomorrow. Though I might make little changes over time.
She just meow. She just perfect.
All right.
And yeah, I guess whatever spells you guys normally cast ritually or do anything like that, just feel free to have them up and all that. There's nothing too strenuous. But you guys will eventually arrive in Phandelver today. As you make your way to the town of Phandelver, for the rest of you, this is kind of a normal site, or kind of the same site you saw the first time. When you all joined or came down this little bit of a hill down to a smaller little town. As you guys are all coming back down this coast, this is the first time you've seen Phandelver. It is a Mod Podge of maybe 10 to 20 buildings at most, little houses. There are some that are in states of ruin, some that are being repaired. The people are out and about. It's probably around 4 in the afternoon at the point you guys arrive. And as you're coming down, you notice that on the far hill there is this large manor that sits atop a hill that kind of overlooks the town. To you, it looks like it is it's going into some sort of construction keltras. To the rest of you, you all see townsfolk that have been working to actively clean up this manor for y'all since you've been away. Since you guys are the Phandelver protectors, the heroes of Phandelver.
Ooh.
You see that there's people actively working on that manor atop that hilltop. But as you guys descend into town, I would like some perception checks for me. And this is more so for you guys' journey on the way to the town. Just to see if you notice anything strange along the way.
Dirty 20.
So filthy.
Yeah.
5.
Oh, God. That's horrible.
10.
21. Very nice.
22.
22. Josh, what'd you get?
10.
10. All right. So, some very lackluster rolls amongst those really amazing rolls. So those that got a 20 or higher. 20 was the deadline. In your journey, whether it be from the pot brownies or just, whatever's happening, there is some strange... You see some strange clouds in the sky. There are clouds that are all in perfect, very symmetrical circles, smooth circles. There are some that have some square cubes. You see some triangles. There's every cloud above and around Phandelver as you are reaching are these very geometrical formations. They're very... What are you laughing at? Did you say something? Someone say something funny? Okay. Yeah, all these clouds that you are kind of descending, you're noticing that they are geometrical and they are very uniform. As most clouds are, cumulonimbus or bulbous. These are all very uniform in shape. And that's kind of the one weird thing you notice as you head back into Phandelver. It's just these really strange geometric clouds that are very uniform. It's pretty weird.
My other character would love the clouds.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Baz will be like,
Good.
why do the clouds look like that? Has anyone seen that before?
Like
Oh.
what?
I mean, look up. Look at them. They're like,
Oh shit!
yeah.
Can't believe I missed that.
You were looking down. Of course you were gonna fucking miss it. You were looking down.
Well, the road's ahead. I'm steering.
Touche.
That's fair.
Have I seen anything like this before?
Not really, honestly. I think most of you all would kind of remember that weird wolf that you fought a couple nights ago. The first night you met Keltris, where the ooze had formed that really symmetrical circle. Like after you killed it, it was like a very perfect circle. That's the only thing you can remember in that exact or that perfect of a symmetrical circle, solid circle. It is very much to the same dimensions and same uniformity as that one.
Do we still have the ooze?
Baz should have it, I think, right?
Yeah, I
There
think
is
Baz
a
has the
ooze
ooze.
vial. There is a vial of ooze in
That's
someone's pocket.
Right. Yeah.
Or is there?
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, I check my pockets because I'm pretty sure I had it.
Yeah, you pull that ooze back out of your pocket. Instead of just a facial structure, you see a full form, miniature, mini-scale minifigure of your visage looking at yourself as you kind of look at it. It seems this ooze has moved on from a face to a whole body, a whole perfect copy of you in like a 8-inch form.
Yeah, I kind of show it to the rest of you. This is fucking weird.
And every time, when you show it to each individual, you see that little ooze take on the person you're showing it to's form as well.
When it gets to me, I'm gonna go. Dang.
Yeah, it does. It's like you're looking in a little mirror, a little ooze mirror.
When it gets to me, I'll go, damn, what a handsome lad.
It copies your movements. It doesn't speak or anything, but it copies the movements.
That's strange.
Do we know
That's
anyone we
wild.
can bring this to?
In town? Probably not.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I wonder. Would your it's
I
grandmother,
damn.
right?
Yes.
Would your grandmother know of anyone in like big town?
Diem?
When it comes to this ooze, it seems that I don't think anyone in fandom would really know. There's not many scholars or scientists, but probably in Neverwinter there probably would be someone that you could find a specialist of some sort. Maybe a monster hunter, a bounty hunter, or something crazy. But no one in
Cool.
town of fandom.
No, I don't think so, man.
All right.
Maybe when we get all this stuff and go to Neverwinter, we can try up there.
I wonder if there's any relation between this and the clouds.
Maybe, man. There's been lots of weird shit happening.
Yeah. I mean, the moon smiled at me. That was pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
Pretty. Yeah. I'm a.
No, I'm gonna
I'm not
hit
gonna
Rivian. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, that was so
yeah.
fucking weird.
I mean, moon, clouds, it's all happening in the sky, right? I mean, some of it's happening in the sky.
Yeah.
Totally.
And then the weird goblins, like, we've heard that, like, at least 4 times now.
Right. Yeah.
Don't laugh at me.
You know, they do say in college, if you hear something 3 times, you might want to note it down.
Wonder if they're mind goblins.
Hey, you know what? They actually are.
Oh no! Rivian's head just explodes.
Oh, man.
Like a balloon, it just pops.
Should we go up to see how progress is on our house, or should we just go get our shit and?
I mean, we could do.
Well-
You guys have a house here.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Baz points to
Technically.
the construction happening that Jacob talked about. We were kind of gifted that when.
That's yours.
Yeah.
If you look at the maps, you can actually see this right
New
here.
crib. New crib.
New crib.
Oh, wow.
New crib.
We're
Holy
up on
shit.
the hill. We're
New
bougie.
crib.
This reminds me of Emperor's New Groove.
And that's
A little
pretty
bit,
nice.
yeah.
It's probably halfway to that state right now. It's in transition, so there's more construction, some rafters and stuff. Something
New crib. New
Yeah.
crib.
I mean, if we want to check that out first and then grab everything, I mean, it's not like we can move in today.
That's pretty nice.
That's true.
New crib.
You know what I say? While we have the cart and everything, we just go collect our rewards
I like that.
and then we can go to the new crib, as it were.
New crib. New crib.
Oh no.
We're going to the new crib. New crib.
So I guess we'll
You
go
just say that
to,
every time.
Does it really matter who we go to first? Should we
Never.
go to the shrine to Sister Gariel?
Yeah.
Yes.
We didn't have any physical proof of meeting the Banshee, right? Just the information. Is that what it was?
Oh, well, we retrieved that book, right? Or just the
We
information?
never got the book. We just got the information.
Okay, well, we can tell her information and see if she's willing to still reward us.
Yeah, I think the book is at the next Cragmaw, right? Isn't that where we figured out it was?
You guys got a name, basically.
Oh, it was the name.
Trader with
Sir
the
Bath.
necromancer to...
Sir Barth.
Wait, who do I have? Damn.
While you guys are searching their notes, I'm going to give Josh the TLDR on the mansion. So, TLDR, the new DMG, they have a certain section on there called Bastions now. It's kind of like downtime activities or like side stuff.
Okay, yeah.
And basically, whenever everyone hits level 5, there's going to be a kind of like a sub game. It's kind of like in the background, like you basically build up, rooms in your bastion that have like special, there's like an armory, like I think later on there's like a teleportation circle and stuff. So it's kind of like a new mechanic that I want to try to see how it fits into this, like how it feels for players.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
it's kind of like the players have an opportunity to be their own DMs. They can, kind of flavor everything.
Yeah.
It'll be something we'll really get into whenever y'all get 5.
All right. That's pretty cool.
For me,
Mhm.
Book was traded to Cernoth?
make your way over to the Shrine of Luck. Keltrish, you're kind of in tow with them. I imagine you guys kind of pull y'all's cart full of goods and all that back up next to the provision store.
Hmm.
Probably off screen, tell them, hey, to unload everything. They unload everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff that you don't need anymore.
Yeah.
You make your way up to the Shrine of Luck, which is Keltrish to you. This is just it's like a very small stone, small building. Maybe not even a building, more like a bathhouse with like a shrine built into it. It's just a cobblestone shrine.
Okay.
It's for the god of luck, I think. God of fortune and good luck, Timora,
Ooh,
as I
time
remember off the top of my head. But yeah, you guys all approach and you see Sister Gariel, this older nun type. I think that's how I described her. I don't remember, I'll be honest. But this older nun, acolyte lady, she sees you approach. She says, "Oh, hello. My voice has changed since you guys have been gone. Hello,
Sister Gariel.
Hello. How'd it go?"
It went well, actually. I feel like we were pressing our luck a little bit. She was getting a little annoyed with us, but
And handsy.
Ah,
Real handsy, man.
the luck, you could probably thank Lady Timora for that.
sure, yeah.
Yep.
Praise be. She looked out. I hope she's a woman because I have not looked it up. The DM, Jacob did not know.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, she didn't get canceled. Yes, Lady Timora, good luck. Did you, it was successful then. Everything went well. She said that she's handsy. What does that mean? How does a banshee get
She
handsy?
walked through my body.
She
Ew.
possessed my body.
How perverse.
That's what I'm saying. It's kinda
Yeah.
gross. Didn't like
Well,
Very.
hopefully you don't ever have to go back and see her. Thank the heavens. Thank
it.
Timora.
Don't jinx
No,
it.
she's a last resort, man.
So we did get information on the book. The Banshee told us that it was traded to Cernoth in Erebor over 100 years ago. Is that what you said, Bonnie?
Mhm.
Yeah. And that, I mean, I think that's all she told us. Cernoth's a necromancer.
Yeah,
Um,
necromancer.
Whoa. She like takes out some papers and writes this information down and seals it up, stamps it with a seal, wax seal. She says, "Well, my associates at the Hoppers will be glad to know that. This is very helpful information, and hopefully, with that, they can continue the search for this artifact. Good day, thank you. Don't let me forget about the." She just pulls a fucking scale mail plate armor out of her ass.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yes.
Yes, this
Beautiful.
adamantine plate armor that I had just back behind the shrine. Like it's very beautiful. It's got it's obviously seen some battle, maybe in previous lifetimes. It's got the same symbol of Timora, the luck, her it's like a lucky coin. But she said, "Yes, this is a. I don't use it, so maybe one of you can use it."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure
Thank
we'll
you
put it to good
so
use.
much.
Thank
We
you.
I
will.
hope to see one of you lovely people in it one day.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm just busting your chops. I don't care if you wear it.
Who's gonna put it on?
I'll try and put it on. Just to make her feel happy, but I know it won't work.
Yeah, she sees you start doing it. She says, No, you don't have to do that. But you don't want to get.
Wait,
indecent
let him
public.
do it. Let him do it.
Oh, then I must insist you do it.
Wait.
I'll help him put it on.
No, wait. Oh, now my
Yeah,
back.
it's heavy. It's so heavy. You're feeling like, oh shit, it's
Oh,
heavy. Like,
God,
they're like,
take this
what?
off of me.
It's like a corset. They like
Oh.
zip you into it. And it's like stuck
Oh,
shut.
goodness. I can't
How is
breathe.
it so tight on you, but so massive on you, man?
I can't breathe.
You hear Sister Gariel say, "Oh, I think this one was cursed. If I remember, there's like a lock or something on it."
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. You guys are so
Oh.
gullible.
Oh, I'm stuck
Funny
with this
though,
one.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Don't
about to
say
be like,
that.
oh no.
I already can't breathe in
Let
this
that
thing.
serve as a lesson that not everything you find is good. It could have been cursed, and you would have been stuck in that armor.
Well, we would have hoped you would have told us.
Yeah,
it
you
was
know, being
cursed before you gave
holy
it to us.
Being
woman.
a holy woman, yeah, you would think you would have.
Well, she turns around.
Oh, can we get
She,
this off
she
me
turns
now?
back around. She turns back around with some like red wine cups. Some blood of Timora.
I take one and shotgun it.
It's just alcohol.
Cheers.
Yeah.
One back.
I'll take one as well, and I'll actually ask her a question. Have you ever seen clouds like this before? I don't know if you've noticed what's going on up there.
Wow, those are very symmetrical.
Right.
No, never. Did you do that? Do you have
No.
that kind of ability? No.
No. No, I absolutely don't.
Well,
No, we noticed it coming into town, We've never seen it before, so.
Yeah, I don't look up much, but it's crazy.
Sure, yeah. Crazy.
That was
It
crazy.
just, wow.
Yeah,
Look
right.
at them.
So no information on them, though. It's
No,
new,
I've
new
never
to you.
seen it.
All right,
like
all
that.
right.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not whatever that is. That's. I don't want to know what that is, but it's cool in a way, I guess.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
like some crackers.
Uh,
Pulls out some saltine crackers. Here you go.
thank you. Actually, that
Who's this other fair? Who's this person? I don't remember them.
Oh, this is a new companion of ours that we met along the way. Yeah, you go ahead.
Oh,
I'm Caltris. Hello.
Keltris, pleasure to meet you. Why am I trying to copy an accent? Oh God. Nice to meet
You
you,
mimicking me?
Keltris. No. Well,
Nice to meet you.
yes, you are with
Yeah.
these Phandelver's protectors. I hope they've told you their fame. They are quite famous around these parts. Recent famous.
Oh. Famous. All right. I don't think they mentioned that to me.
They must be humble.
Very
They are
humble.
the
Yeah,
protectors of the
yeah.
good.
That's what we are.
Well, she puts her hands together and says, "Stay humble. Hashtag blessed. Bye."
Please take this armor off of me.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go pray tomorrow. Can I do that? Is there an altar that I can pray at?
Yeah, there's an altar. It's kind of like if you think of it, it's more so just like a little water fountain. And there's like you see there's some coinage in the base of the water. Very much a wishing well situation.
I'm gonna toss in a small gemstone worth 10 gold. I'm gonna be like, great Tamora up above. Strixhaven kicked me out, and now I'm traveling with a bunch of kids. Please give me 1,000,000 gold.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
Get 100. Get 100.
Fuck. Let's see.
I believe.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Luck.
Yeah, you just.
45.
You hear in your head, no.
Fuck. I'm gonna pitch my gemstone out again.
Oh, Sister Gale was like, "What are you doing, sir? You don't give and take. That's not how this works. That's mine, technically."
You should tell Tamora that.
She
Don't
squints her
get us
face up.
on Bad luck.
Okay.
Okay, I'll leave it and
B
I'll leave
man, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go, man.
Over
Thank
here,
you.
help me.
Oh,
As
I'll
I'm
just
struggling to
grab
lift.
I'll just grab your arm and drag you.
Wait, oh no, this isn't any better. Please.
We need to go to the drow because he's right next door, I believe.
Yes, Uttermouth Orchard. Yeah, so you guys have that 1900 gold plate armor.
That is currently stuck on my body because no one will help me out.
You can take it off easily. Just they pull out the rivet gun, unrivet you.
Well, my strength's a -2. That's why I'm struggling to take it off.
Yeah, you guys transition over. I guess I could just show the map that is the town. Which
Oh
is like,
yeah, that would be helpful.
everything's like right next to each other. If it loads. Is it loading? There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, here's one of you guys. We'll just say this Barnabas is the token. Oh my god, you're so tiny. The Tarask it is. Perfect. That's the Tarask. Dear Lord, it's tiny. So yeah, you guys just went from the Shrine of Luck, and now you're headed over to Ettermath Orchard. As you guys approach Keltris, it's an orchard. There are apple trees everywhere. It's very, very beautifully kept and well manicured. About this time, it's like 6-ish, 5-ish. So the sun's starting to fall out of the sky. You all see the drow. You see Darren Ettermouth out there, kind of harvesting apples, putting them into a basket, putting them down. He like pulls out a handkerchief, dabs the sweat off his forehead, and sees over to y'all. Looks over and sees you, and kind of like waves you over.
What's up, man?
Hello.
Just picking apples. You know how it goes. How'd y'all's little soiree go? Did you get them?
Dead, gone, necromancer.
Forgotten.
gone.
Oh,
Right. I don't know if you knew there was a necromancer. All we knew was the undead, right? Did you say you didn't say anything about?
Oh, I had no idea about
He
no
wanted to
necromancer.
investigate.
But,
Yeah.
I did hear there were some of my. I had word from my order that some undead were hurting some people. So if you kill the necromancer, then you probably. I'm sure you've halted their efforts or whatever was happening. So thank you.
I mean, not a problem. Yeah, he had
Yeah, it was easy peasy, man.
he had like 12 zombies up there plus him, and
Wow.
he was actually kind of strong. Yeah, we had an owl bear with us though, so that was pretty cool.
Easy peasy, like I
What?
said.
That's quite strange. I don't know many owlbears that willingly work with people, but
Well, I mean,
you guys
you
are the
just-
protectors.
right.
He must have been a vicious beast.
Absolutely.
was
I
a
mean, he's the one. He
sweetheart.
got the final. No, he got the final blow on the wizard. Two swipes and wizard went down.
That's mighty impressive.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for checking out. I'll send word back to my order and let them know that the issue's been handled.
Do we know what the order was? Did you-
He didn't say. He'll say the order of the gauntlet.
Hmm.
Just order of the gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
Hey, I think you did say it because I have it somewhere written.
Oh.
They
Okay.
are a group of faithful seekers of justice who protect others from the depredations of evildoers.
Sweet.
But he says, I will let them know. Send word to him, but as promised, he pulls out from his ass as well another piece of plate armor.
Where are these people holding these?
It was my old
Their asses.
it was my old adventuring gear, the Scorpio plate armor. So this armor is kind of like looks like the carapace or exoskeleton of a scorpion.
So cool.
Josh, yeah, it's got a little bit more features to it, but it is worth 1,900 gold. He says, it served me many years well worth of traveling and adventuring above ground and below ground. So make sure you make good use of it. Be it
Oh yeah, Rivian.
What? What about me? As I get
Yeah.
dragged and gets like forced on my body.
Uh-huh.
Here, here.
Oh God,
For you.
no! You just hear like a rib crack. Oh God!
You're fine. You're fine. Smile.
that looks pretty good on you, son.
Breathe! No, I can't breathe.
Just to show you guys what it looks like, I do have an image open. I will share it with you all on Video
Oh,
Ninja.
no. We're gonna love it too much to sell it, but none of us can use it.
It looks like that right there.
Ooh.
Forfeiting.
Ooh. Fancy.
Wow, it does look like it. That looks like the exoskeleton. That's so cool.
As I did say from my words. Yeah, it's a very nice carapace.
You
It
said
is-
both of
it's
those
pretty
were
cool.
plate?
They are both plate armor. Yeah. They random rolled for these items, and they both got plate armor. So both of these armors are worth 1,900 gold. So
We're rich.
y'all are rich right now. There's 2,800 gold in y'all's
I lost a rib.
3,800 actually. I think.
Those
Yep.
were-
Can't do
You're
that.
fine. All right.
Yeah, 3,800 gold in total. Yeah, hey, Darren says, yeah, that's it's good to hear. Well, if there's anything I can do for you, or I've been helping out with the manor repair. I hope you've seen it. We've been quite busy.
We'll be heading there in a little bit. We're excited.
He kind of looks over and sees sculpture. He says, there's even a couple of rooms that have been restored as well for extra people. So
Wonderful.
if, yeah, if party guests or this just gentleman here could join you.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Ollie actually can have a room.
Well, that's the first thing I'm gonna ask when we get up there is if they can make like. I wasn't thinking a room, but like a massive like
enclosure.
barn or like stable for them.
I have an apple before we leave.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Thank
This is
you.
what are called an Underdark apple.
Ooh, I want one. Oh wait, I've had one. Never mind. I know what they taste like.
Yes. It's an
I
apple.
take a bite.
It's an apple.
Under the flesh of it, it is dark. It's like a dark apple on the inside.
You turn
And a black
into
apple.
an illithid. You are now a
Yep.
mind flayer.
I become
Welcome
a
to the
drought.
Great Colony. Welcome to the Great Colony.
Yeah.
I am an elf, so I'll just become a drought now.
Yeah, at the orchard, beneath the orchard is just a hive mind. And
Yeah.
all these trees are, it's like physical roots. Hey, maybe it is. That's a cool idea. I might write that down. But yeah, it's just an apple for all sakes. Yeah, Darren says, well, thank you for your, thank you for doing the job and for your protection for the city, town, village, this place.
Right, and
Yep.
thank you for helping work on the manor.
House.
It's amazing the group effort, everyone coming together for us. I mean, I've never been really a part of something like this, so it's neat.
We take care of our own and our protectors. They deserve the best. Plus, no one else has really lived in that manor for 100 years or so, so it's been long overdue for renovations.
Right. All right. Well, have a wonderful day.
Yes, of course. You guys know where to find me if you need me again.
Bye, Darren. Can someone please help me out of this armor?
Don't be a baby, and I'll help him.
No. Oh, my other rib. No.
Well, suck in.
What else are you guys going to do while you are in town? You've got 2 items so far?
We have a
Go
third.
talk to the Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, we just have to tell him because he already paid us.
Oh, that's true. I mean, yeah. Let's just tell them on our way up to the manor. Manor? Is it a manor? What was it called?
Trezendar Manor.
Manor. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going to the townmaster's home, the hall, to let him know about the
Yeah.
ondoings or whatever. Yeah, perfect. You guys make your way over to the 2-story building. It's very small. There's a little gel in it, but it's a normal building. It's got like a church pier on higher or whatever. Needle. It's a very small house, but you enter. You find the townmaster sitting at a desk. He looks very much like this. He says, "Oh, hello there. How has it been, my protectors, my city? Watch my heroes of Phandelver. How goes
Black
it?"
Betty.
Oh, Black Betty. Is that y'all's group name, Black Betty? Madam Black Betty.
No.
And who might this man be? I didn't see him earlier. Who are you, sir?
Oh, my name is Keltris.
Ah!
And yeah.
Oh yeah, he helped, so you need to give him 25 gold too.
Oh!
Oh,
Well, here we go. There's 25 gold.
oh,
Anyone that
Wow.
helps the Phandelin protectors
Oh,
and
Black
the
Betty.
town of Phandelin
thank you.
deserves compensation. My name is Harbin Wester, the elected townmaster for 2 years. I would like to toot my own horn. But yes, it's a pleasure to see you. Toot toot.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, new face. Guy. Yes. Well, there hasn't been much development in town. We've been building the manor back up for you so you guys can have a permanent residency here in Phandelin, so that's cool. Very cool. So cool.
Ooh, there's a cucumber almost.
Oh, I do mean to tell you, Sildar is looking for you. He is up at the manor, so probably stop by and say hi to him. I think he's worried about his. He's told me all about his friend Gundren Rockseeker. I think he's worried about that gentleman. He complains about this guy being kidnapped all the time, and he says that you might have found information, or you were out looking for information, or something. I don't know though. You ask him. I don't know the story.
Sure. Yeah. We're headed up
Cool.
up there. So.
Oh, perfect. Well, how do you do?
How do you do? And I walk away.
Well, is that a goodbye, or are you asking how we're doing?
Usually it's a goodbye, but either or, how do you do, sir?
I mean, well, actually, it's probably worth mentioning to you. Are you familiar with the old owl well? It's up same direction we went to handle the job for you.
It's kind of near Connieberry, right? That old ruined town over there.
Right.
Yes. What about it, sir?
I just thought it worth mentioning that while we were in that area, there was a necromancer at the well.
Oh,
and
dear
so,
heavens!
Yeah, we he had a bunch of zombies, and we took care of all of that as well. So I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that there was a danger in the area, and it's been taken care of.
Oh, Black Betty, it indeed. Well, thank you for your contributions. Here, have 25 gold apiece for that.
Oh.
There's 25 more gold to everyone.
Oh, shit.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's good stuff.
I mean, I wasn't telling you
Thanks.
for a reward. I was just, but I mean, appreciate it.
No. Thank you. We appreciate your kindness.
I heard gold. I'm back. What did I miss?
Here's your 25 gold.
Oh,
Baz here was telling me about a nasty necromancer at the old owl well. I'm
yeah,
glad
that
you
guy
were able
sucked.
to rid that scum from the earth. I believe anyone that practices skeletal magic or any sorts of that, from what little I read, they are evil. So, evil is vanquished today. Yesterday, whenever you did it.
Yes.
Well,
How do you do? And he walks away.
how do you do?
Thank him for his thank him for his generosity, and then hand him a business card in case he ever needs a wizard again. It says Strixhaven Professor like crossed out.
Ooh, he sticks it in like his front pocket. That's it. I will have you on my personal messages, letters. I will FaceTime you.
Do you have Instagram?
But yes, thank you all for your kind and considerate help, and I look forward to your protection for the city longer. Good day.
Bye.
Good
day.
Guys, I hope y'all don't mind, but I want to stop by my grandma's and say hi to her and Carp.
I like that idea.
Oh, that's all right. You have to bring your
I want some-
oxen back or whatever we borrowed
Yeah,
anyway,
I
right?
imagine I have oxen on some rope and just like dragging them through the streets, like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're going to grandma's?
Mm-hmm.
You guys go to grandma's. Keltress, you are led over to the elderly farm on the map if you're looking at it. This nice little cottage.
Over there.
Cottage like slash barn house, lovely household. Vara, you just enter. You see your grandma in there baking some brownies or doing some sorts of her old. You see Keltress as you kind of come,
Alice, it's
come
time to
into
get
this-
up.
As you kind of come into this, if you come into this house, you see a small halfling woman, an old halfling. Yeah, she's a young, a very small halfling, and she kind of like waves at in y'all's general direction, and then you see her start doing sign language. She signs to you, Var. She says, "Who's the short one?" And points over towards Keltress.
I'll sign back. His name is Keltress. He kind of just joined along the road.
She continues to sign. Oh, that's awesome. You guys staying the night, or you headed out? What's on your schedule?
I don't know what time of the day it is.
It's like 6 in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, we'll probably stay later. We're gonna go check on the manor. Everybody's been working together to get that done for us.
She said she signs back to you. I found I was helping too. I was helping, and
You were just
found-
watching those young men.
Yes, I was, but I did find a secret spot in the house where we could start expanding for maybe an extension of our industry. Wink, wink.
I already have that plan in mind.
Oh, and Beetle, he has been doing his most. He's been working a bunch. He's doing okay. He's been bugging the shit out of me. But
we're as soon as we leave town, we're gonna drop some stuff off and find Babril. We've caught wind of where she might be.
oh, perfect. Well, I wouldn't disturb him. He's down. He's working. He's been pulling the slack that you left behind since you left. Little old me here by myself. Again.
Well, I think Carp should probably start learning.
You're not gonna believe it, but Carp, he got a new arm.
What? I'm gonna turn around and be like, Carp got a new arm, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, that's
how?
my little brother. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. How?
I don't know. He said he stuck his hand in some sort of strange liquid and it grew back or something of that sort. It's his hand is back. I don't know. He was playing somewhere out in the woods and he stuck his hand in some weird goo. You know how boys are; they touch stuff. He touched it and he said that it burned really bad, but his arm kind of like regenerated and he grew back. I thought he was full of shit because he came in with his arm in his sleeve and then he surprised me and popped it out and there it was, a full-fledged arm. I told him to bottle some up and bring it back and I put it in our stash spot, our secret spot. I put it in there just so maybe we can make more and sell it. So it could be a good property, could be a good profit margin.
Let's see what it is first. Okay.
Yeah, it's put it in a little jar in the stash. So just
All right. Cool. I'll give her a little peck on the cheek. I'm gonna. I guess I'd take the oxen to the farm. I'm not gonna make my grandma do that. I'll take the oxen to the barn and be like, all right, I'm gonna run and grab just a whole pan of brownies and be like, we'll be back later for dinner.
okay. I'll try to make my usual stuffs.
Can we
Bye.
have meatloaf?
Sure, meatloaf it is. Meatloaf,
All right.
the artist.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
you.
Oh,
you
I'll
do
grab
whatever.
that mysterious liquid too.
Yeah, you go upstairs in the stash and you pull out a jar, and inside of it you see what looks to be a very uniform, solid, kind of like semi-liquid, stagnant, purplish colored liquid. It looks very familiar to the little vial inside of Baz's pocket.
That's what I thought.
It was also purple. Couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a purplish coloration to it.
Well, guys, I'm gonna pull out the jar and be like, this is how my brother got his hand back. He said he put his hand in this, I don't know, and it stung, and now he has a hand.
Oh shit, are we gonna have to cut his hand off? I'll feel terrible.
Well, well, we definitely need to figure out what the hell this is.
Right, I mean, it's great he has his hand back, but I'm not sure he has it back under good faith. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good for him in the long run.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, what if it turns him into something like the wolf?
Right.
Oh no,
That's
I
not
don't want to cut his hand off. You might
know,
be
right?
right, Ruby.
Oh, well, shit, my bad.
He is probably
Well then.
playing up at this manor where all the action's happening.
Yeah, I'd be really
Probably
surprised.
cleaning a room.
I'd be really surprised if whatever's happening to him is still just in his hand. It's probably spread. So.
Oh shit. I hope we don't have to kill him.
Okay.
I'm kidding. That was a complete fucking joke. Bad joke.
She
I
is
get it. Sorry.
glaring at you.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
I mean, people
Yeah, it's
are.
a little insensitive, man, don't you think?
I thought as Barnabas says this, the floating disc kind of hits you in your shins a little bit.
So Basil just say, I mean, aren't people able to remove curses from? I mean, maybe it's just something like that. Maybe we just find someone who. I mean, then he might lose his hand again, but at least he keeps his life, assuming his life is in danger.
If it is.
Yeah. I mean, really, we're headed to the city, so maybe we can find someone there who knows what this liquid is, and we can explain what's going on, and maybe they'll know more. Because I don't think there's anything we can do right now. We don't know what it is, what it does.
Yeah.
White gave him a new arm.
Yeah. We can at least find him and see if he seems any different to you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. It's time to get off the room.
Is he? Do we know? Is he around? Where are we right now? Are we still in the house?
You guys are at the Elderly Farm right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at Granny's.
We're at
Oh.
Granny's house.
I'll sign to her and be like, "Where's Carp?"
She signs and says he's probably at the manor. You kind of hit the head on the nail on the head when you said that. He's up there helping.
Help.
Yeah, he's been a big help. People compliment him on his help. He's been ever since he got his arm back. He's been doing a pretty good job. He's got his life on track. Life on track. He has no fucking life. He lives here with me. He's been helping out more. He's not as much of a shit as he used to be.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Well. He's definitely acting different, guys. He's not acting like a little shit. He's being helpful. That
Is that
makes
a
me
bad thing?
nervous.
He's never been helpful.
Not once.
Because that's a good thing.
Yeah,
It's growing up.
Him being helpful.
No, Carp is at that age where he wants
Full
to just cause like straight chaos. So
It must be 7 years old.
I don't remember. Hold on.
Almost 8.
Hold on. I forgot. How
Very
old is Bella.
specific.
And Basil just say, I mean, it's very possible. Like,
How old is Dallas?
7, almost 8.
Okay, hold on.
it's
Nope,
possible.
I just have his name.
It's possible
Sounds
that
like he
you know,
should be 7, almost 8.
losing an arm and then gaining it back. You know, it's very possible that maybe that just had some type of, oh, I have my hand back.
Eye-opening.
Yeah,
Okay.
Life-changing experience.
but we'll see. Yeah.
His
I'm
brain's not fully
gonna-
formed yet.
I'm gonna give the jar to Barnabas. Be like, here. I will see y'all at the manor, and I'm gonna just dash, run.
Oh. All right. See you.
Yeah, you
I'll
guys
say-
can't catch up to her even if you tried. She's gone in an instant.
Yeah, I'll say to Bonnie, can I actually see that?
Yes, here you go.
And I'll pull the vial out and I'll kind of hold them close. Like I'll get slowly closer and closer and see if there's any reaction between the two.
Yeah, you watch as the smaller vial, the structure and state, you know how it was copying y'all's images or
Yeah,
images or whatever. You watch it kind of go back into that kind of ball with kind of the spiraling. It very much looks like it's unstable. There's a sound going through it. There's movement in it. And it's not as uniform. And the bigger one actually responds to it, and you watch as the bigger one kind of rotates over to the side of the jar that's closest to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like, and you actually feel the shift of this liquid inside as it moves over. It's as if two magnets that are attracted to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Come together. But it's obvious that the smaller one is pulling the bigger mass.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll give that jar back to Barney and say, you hold on to that one and I'll hold on to this one. I'm worried what might happen if they mix or if the jars even get too close together or something. So,
Absolutely.
and then I mean we could kind of display this to if we find someone in town, the same thing that we've seen. So, I guess let's go up to the manor.
Yeah.
Try to find Vara.
Yeah, you guys make your way. Vara, you are sprinting off to the manor up ahead. You get up, you ascend, you kind of move past some people that are like hugging. They're wheeling wheelbarrows of dirt and stuff out, dumping it down the mountain. You just watch it, just like debris tumbles down. They kind of just like dumping trash off the cliff, trying to hide it behind the manor. So they're doing something, but it's not really doing much.
I'm looking for carp.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check for me as you're kind of frantically looking around. 14. It's not hard to find him. You see him helping 3 other people that are scooping up debris, putting it into a wheelbarrow. And you notice that he's actually the one like holding the wheelbarrow. Make a medicine check for me, actually, as you like watching him work. You see both of these arms. The regrown one's a slightly offset color, a little more white, a little more paler than his other, like normal, like suntan skin.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you see, probably for the first time, the actual the physique of your younger brother. The kid that you once knew as like a little shit whelp or just a little kid. He has some muscles on him. Some muscles you haven't really seen. This is a new development muscles. Like his body looks fitter, stronger than it was before. You actually see it looks like he has. He's probably grown maybe 2 or 3 inches since you last saw him. But there does appear to be something going on with him. He looks older, in a sense. Maybe 10 years, 11 years old.
What?
That's what you observe.
I'm gonna take the wheelbarrow for him, put it down, and just like spin him around, inspect
Hey,
him.
hey, what are you doing? What the hell?
I was gone 6 days.
I know. I've been trying to clean up this fucking place for you.
Why do you look like this? This is. Oh, does he look like? He looks visibly better, not like sick or anyway, or.
He looks physically better, physically, mentally, emotionally, any kind of altered state. He looks, at the top of his game. He looks perfect, in a sense. There's a slight discoloration where his, normal suntan arm versus this kind of like less than suntan newer arm. So like one of his arms is slightly paler, just because it's new, so it's not as tan.
Fuck.
What am I doing wrong? I was just moving the wheelbarrow full of dirt and dumping it off the side of the mountain, like they said. It's nice to see you too.
Well, yes, I missed you, but why are you fucking around with stuff you don't understand?
With dirt and rock? I fuck around with dirt and rock all the time. What
no!
are you talking about? Then what?
How'd you magically get a new hand?
Ah! Shh. Keep that a secret. That's what I told Granny we could probably sell it and make profit off of it. Don't be spreading that shit out. Don't ruin our profit margin, man. I found some weird goo in the forest and I touched it. I didn't want to use my good hand because I only had one hand. But of course I want to use my good hand, so I touched it with my nub. And then it burned really. It burned really
It's
bad.
my strong hand.
It burned really bad, and then it just started growing like rapidly. And look at it. Don't judge the it hasn't been in the sun that long, but look at it. He does this. I got my hand back.
see that.
Pretty cool.
Have we caught up
So-
yet?
Yeah, I think about this time you guys would start strolling up into the manor. You guys, the same scenery, you pass by, different people working. You eventually see Vara kind of talking to her brother. All of you have met him except for Kelchus. This is another halfling. You guys kind of notice the same. Like, he looks taller. He looks, more like physically fit. More looks like he's aged in a sense. Just like it looks like there's some sort of maturity that has happened since y'all last saw him. He looks different.
Well, we're still maybe, I don't know, 60 feet away. I'm gonna take that vial out of my pocket and I'll hold it in my hand, but I'll still conceal it, like, to where he can't see it.
Mhm.
And then when we get close to him, I'm gonna stand, like, as close to him as possible with that vial, like, next to him. But still without him seeing that it's in my hand, but then just kind of glancing down to see if I can see it reacting at all. Or see if he reacts to it.
I got you, because I'm gonna say, Baz, look at him, inspect him.
Okay.
You heal. I don't know if you can
Sure.
figure this out.
I am fine.
Shut up.
He's like looking around to the group like with his mouth open, like, what the fuck?
So
Oh.
I'll just ask him. I'm like, is that all right if I just give you kind of a once over? I mean, I'm kind of trained in medicine and stuff, so.
I mean, yeah, I'm fine, but yeah, sure. If she seems worried, she seems weird. I don't know why she's acting like that, but
So-
go for it.
I'll kind of like pat him down, but when I get like to behind him, I will actually like touch the vial to his back as I'm doing that. And then
Yeah, you
when
watch as the small vial, the liquid inside of it tries to like when you get it close to him, it like goes to the side of the jar that his skin's pressed against. So
Yeah.
like it looks like it's trying to attach itself.
right.
Think very much like the Venom symbiote. It's very much like that.
Does he react at all?
No,
No.
he doesn't seem to have any kind of reaction.
All right. I'll just say out loud. I mean, you're obviously older. That's weird. I mean, you look older anyway. You look stronger, but you seem healthy. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Vara.
In the background, can I use detect magic?
Yeah, feel free to. Let me read the spell.
And I'll put the vial back in my pocket.
Yeah. Very cool. Let me look at the spell real quick. I just want to read it just to make sure there's nothing
You're good.
too crazy that I don't want to mess anything up. So detect magic. Yeah, you go ahead and cast this. So that's like you do a verbal command and a somatic thing. So you are like saying it and moving your hands. So it's not like you're doing this in secret. So, and even
Can I make it
Carp-
look like I'm dancing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Carp's just like, why the fuck are you dancing, dude? But
that's
you cast it, and
That's
there
a
it
25. Or 24,
Yeah.
sorry. 24.
Yeah, you're
Anyway.
fine. They're just like, why are you dancing? There's some people that are like looking, they start
Great
clapping.
time to dance.
Yeah, somebody starts clapping nearby, and you feel like someone throw a copper at you, and it like bounces off your forehead.
Hey,
Good show, very good show.
you're supposed to... Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can add a copper to your character sheet. Yeah, when you cast detect magic, you don't sense anything. Nothing pings on this detection spell.
Not even the jars.
Not even the
Nope.
jars, nothing.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
Just
So-
the hilt at Barnabas' side.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the magical items that you guys all have on you, you sense those. But there's nothing that pings for what you're looking for.
I'm gonna try and recall if I have read anything about magic stuff that could have caused aging and regrowth.
Regeneration.
Yeah, you can make a history check to just kind of recall that information.
24.
Damn. From your experience, you know there are many spells that like potions and stuff that can happen. From the description of what you're hearing, you haven't actually heard of anything that would, from what's being described, that would actually do this. It's not something that you are familiar with. It's something strange or alien to you.
But Baz will just say, well, you could probably just get back to work. We're just up here. I mean, we wanted to see you, because we heard the news, and we're just checking on progress, and we're actually gonna head back out of town for a few days, but Vara, unless you had something else. And I'm kind of like gesturing to get you away.
Wait, me?
Well, everybody, but you. I'm trying to like make eye contact with you just to say like, let's leave.
I'm gonna give him a big hug. And
Yeah, he gives you a hug back as well.
I'm like, quit touching weird stuff, okay?
Listen, I'm a young boy. I gotta explore
Promise
stuff.
me. Promise me.
Sure, I promise you.
All right.
I'll try my best. I love you too.
Wait.
Okay.
Quick question, Carp.
Well, you want to
How
get on
old
the
are
hug
you again?
too?
No, I just want to know how old you were.
I'm 7, going on 8.
I need to write this down.
How old are you? You old
Oh.
fucker.
Whoa, I'm not that old. I'm only
You got wrinkles and
24.
look. Get out! Damn, you're old.
I'm not that
Wait.
old.
How old are
I
you?
know. 24. That's how old my character is.
Twinkies.
Yes, you're old.
What was that?
Newsflash, you're old.
Old.
Oh,
I'm 24.
Old.
yeah, you're old. What are you talking about? Look, you got gray hair.
No, I don't.
Gray hair.
That's like blondish gold, man.
It looks like silver to me, but okay.
It looks kind of great. No, I'll pick on her.
Says the one with. Don't you have like white hair?
Yeah, my hair's all white.
Okay.
Well, I'm
whatever.
gonna continue cleaning up this manor for you guys, so I'm gonna go about my business. So yeah, thanks for being really fucking weird. He heads off. Before you guys can even move,
Language.
he kind of looks back at you with like a little squint in his eye, and he's watching flip you off.
Car.
I'll throw an acorn at him.
It says a little note above his head pops up that says "Carp will remember that."
Carp will remember this.
But yeah, as he turns away, you guys see Sildar approaching rather fast. You see him in his just a normal common clothes. He says, "Oh my heavens, I don't know my voice anymore, but welcome back to Phandelver." You see just an older,
Old Black Betty.
old black. You see an older guy. Yeah, he's kind of bald. He's got a decent amount of hair left, but he's an older man, maybe 50 or 60s. He approaches and says, "So, how's the adventuring going? Did you find anything about Gungeon? I'm deeply
Yeah,
worried about
man.
a friend."
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
perfect.
Not good.
What?
Wait,
Is he dead?
well, yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, well, that's
Not
great.
that we know of.
That's horrible news.
He's at Cragmaw Castle.
Well, yeah, we all knew that
Wait,
already.
Well, now we know exactly where it's at.
Oh, where is it?
Well,
the
we have.
woods.
Yeah. Well.
Really?
Yep. You asked where it is. I just told you a general location.
Real funny. We're talking about a friend's life here.
Okay, man. We know we've had 100 things to do. My brother just freakishly like regrew an arm.
Huh?
You're
What do
not
you
the
mean?
only shit we're worried about.
He's always had that on. What are you talking about?
What?
Well, I want
Yeah,
to
I-
inside check that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight check.
Roll
Yeah,
insight to see if
what do you
he's
mean he
comfortable.
regrew an arm? No one just regrows arms. He's had
That's
that
a
arm.
dirty 20.
He seems genuine in his response.
What?
What? Hold on. I'm gonna go up to a random person and be like, hey, Carp's arm. You remember when it was missing?
This is like this younger, not younger lady, but this like middle-aged woman that's like sweeping. What are you talking about? Carp's always had his arm.
I'm gonna go to a different
Are
person.
you okay?
I'm gonna just leave her and go to a different person. Hey, Red Brand, you remember them? They cut off Carp's hand.
I remember the red brands, but I don't know what you're talking about. Carp has always had his arm. Are you okay? Do you need water?
No.
You look pale. Are you sure?
I'm just gonna turn around slowly and walk away.
Well, how do you do too? Fucking Jesus Christ.
News.
Wait, my grandma remembers. We remember. Carp remembers.
It was the brownies. No, I'm just kidding.
Brown's got the magic properties.
Sildar, eat this brownie.
Forces the brownie down the street.
Whoa. That is some
Morning,
strong
sunshine.
What is in that brownie? Holy shit.
Carp's missing hand.
Yeah, what about it?
What? I don't like this, guys. This is freaking me out.
Holy shit. You guys see those clouds up there? What the fuck?
Wait. So, sister, wait, is sister smoking weed?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Hold on. Oh no. Okay.
While
That was
Vara,
like a-
while Vara is talking to him, or while he's distracted looking at the sky, I just want to go around behind him and pull out the vial and just hold it up close to him just to see if there's any reaction.
Yeah, no, the vial doesn't have any kind of
Okay.
reaction to him.
All right.
So- Barney,
I mean, it does reaction to it does what it does to you guys. maybe.
Right.
Well, you just
You
take
bring
taste of shit.
yourself?
Yeah. Okay.
The reaction that happened to Carp is not this. It's not the same.
Okay.
Wait, is Carp smoking weed? Well, I guess. Never mind.
So Barney didn't have the brownie until last night. Would anything have changed in his perception of Carp's arm?
You still remember everything the way
Alrighty.
you had.
Do they just have to have it once? Or is it something they have to repeatedly? I don't, guys. This is too
Some
much
shit.
brain power for me to try to attempt to understand.
Well, I don't think we need to do it while we're standing here. We're kind of, pressing stuff. I snap and I get Sildar's attention and say, before we go after Gundren, we have to go into, is it Neverwinter? I keep forgetting.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to go into Neverwinter. I mean, really quick. We have some stuff to sell, some stuff to procure, and then our plan is to go there. So I don't know if you want to meet us there or come with us to Neverwinter.
Oh, I could meet y'all. Or I could travel. I mean, I could travel with y'all. I don't mind. I have the payment. You guys found the location, so I could pay y'all the 500 gold. I could just meet y'all there if you want. At Cragmaw Castle, and y'all could go buy some stuff. And we could start our ambush. I plan to fight alongside you all, though. I want to.
Right.
I can fight, so. no
I
complaint.
did kick your ass. You are correct.
Yeah. I got
He looks
that.
over to Kelchus. Who the hell are you?
What? Huh?
You literally sent me to come find these guys.
Oh shit.
I was about to say,
It's
wait,
all right. It's that brownie.
Not
It's that
adding up.
brownie.
You're right. I totally forgot about that whole thing. I'm an old
Inside
man.
check.
Yeah, we can go ahead and roll inside check.
Maybe he's playing me. Oh no, it's a one. Never mind.
I want an inside check. Keltris.
How about the sending
'Cause-
him thing?
Yeah, about sending him. Yeah, him saying that, being like, huh? It's a 17.
Yeah, I think Keltris, you would read on his body language, it's very forthcoming, very truthful. He's not. There's no anything, no kind of ill intent behind what he said.
I mean, it's really up to you if you want to come with us or meet us there. I mean, do you have any business in Neverwinter? Any shopping or people you may want to speak to or?
No, I sent that the letter to Neverwinter earlier when you told me that y'all could, that Glass Staff was the guy leading the Red Brands.
Right,
I already
right.
sent that letter. I don't have anything to really do. I don't mind staying here and just finishing the house and then meeting you guys over there. I mean, from here to Neverwinter, it'll be about a week or so until y'all get to the castle. So
Right.
I could, by the time you guys get done shopping, this place will be renovated and ready to move in, so to speak.
All right.
And plus, I'm enjoying this town more than I thought I would. This town, it's been pretty cozy here.
Was he out of game? Was he like privy to the? No, I guess he wouldn't have been. I'm gonna actually pull him aside just to where no one, like who's working, can see, and I'll whisper to him about the liquid, and I'll show it to him, and just ask him if he knows anything about it, if it looks familiar or.
He looks at it. He sees there's like a struggle, contemplation, or some sort of like confusion. He's like, that's it looks like an ooze of some sort, but as far as I'm aware, it could be sludge. It could be anything. I don't know what that could be. A weird potion that was brewed. I don't know what that is.
Is it taking his shape though? Does he see it like start to form into him?
Yeah, it's taking shape.
Yeah.
It looks just like him. He's like, yeah, it has the properties of some sort of ooze. I've heard tell of history books. There's oozes that do stuff like that. But
Okay.
I've never seen. I mean, I'm not familiar with this, but could be a funny little potion you guys crafted. I don't know. Barnabas looks like he can do funny stuff sometimes.
That's funny.
So I will add. So when we collected this, it was in a perfect circle on the ground, like completely perfect. And also, and then I will like. Did I gather that he now remembers that Carp was missing a hand? Like that came to him after he ate the brownie.
After ingesting the brownie. Yes.
I just wanted to make sure. So I will tell him. I'm like, this same stuff is what Carp touched that grew his arm back.
Oh, that is. That's that's interesting. Why would he touch?
I mean, because he's 7 going on 8.
Yeah. I mean, I could keep watch of him while you guys are away just to make sure nothing. That is kind of concerning.
Right.
I mean, he seems perfectly healthy. But yeah, not to mention the hand. It was missing. That's. I don't know how I could forget that. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe I've been so.
Anything strange happened while we were gone? Like.
No, everything's been pretty fine, honestly. There's been nothing dangerous has happened. We've been working on this mansion the whole time, so. Yeah, nothing bad.
Well, if you're
At least that I've noticed.
if you're going to stay here, keep in mind he found this in the woods, not too far from here, and you've seen the sky now. Now that you ate a brownie.
Yes, that's weird.
Yeah, it seems there's a correlation between you remembering and consuming this brownie. So, highly suggest you pay a visit to Vara's grandmother once in a while to keep your wits about you, because it seems that's what's helping.
Daily.
Yeah.
Go daily.
Okay, I will.
We need to go back to my grandma's.
Yeah,
Sure.
go check on her grandma.
Yeah. Should I investigate the woods while you guys are gone, or should I quarantine it, or if you found that in the woods? We don't want anyone
Now
else.
I know how to cook.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want to deal with it before we leave? Maybe just burn it or something.
Yeah, I mean, we should definitely check it out. I don't know how much ended up in the jar or how much is left there, but I mean, it was, you know, after we finished with it, it started moving, right? Congealing, and so it may have been traveling since. Did your grandmother say like how long ago this was? No. Okay. Well, I mean, we're going back to speak to her, so.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, we're going back to speak to her, so we can figure that out and figure out where in the woods he was, and maybe we can quickly check it out.
Yeah, of course. He like writes it down on a little journal. Visit Vara's grandmother. ...
Winky
We're
face.
going now.
Winky face.
Now he's making his to-do list to remember every day.
Well, we're gone. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys show him where the Cragmaw Castle is at throughout this
Yeah.
whole encounter. Yeah, you guys. He continues working. A little sluggish, a little slower. He probably under the effects of this drug. You know, probably maybe it's like numbing some of his motor functions or some of his mental functions and capacities, but he is working away. We transition to you guys over at your grandma's house. She's in there baking. She's going crazy, making meatloaf. You guys enter. She like waves to all of y'all.
Real quick. I want to kind of split up real quick. I want to go to the edge of town.
Okay. Where about on the map would you want to go?
Kind of where we came from. The Triborg Trail path. Edge
So
of town.
okay, at the entrance of town. Yeah, for sure.
I just want to go there and just I want to cast detect magic and see if there's anything around the town.
Like
Yeah.
a dome
See
or
if
a
there's-
wall or
Yeah,
something?
see if there's like a dome or like a barrier or something.
You do that, and I will have to see. Let me read ahead and see.
Okay.
See what I notice. But the rest of you, are you guys splitting up as well, or what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna ask Vara if I can look at the grow room. Or wherever you're growing it.
Yep.
And then once I'm down there, I'm gonna check if it's actually weed. I'm gonna give it a little look-see.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's up to Var. Var is the description.
Let's just say Vara would think it's weed. It is a purple plant that looks very similar to weed. So, I assume it's weed. I just wanted
the
it to be
OG
purple.
Kush.
Can you cast like identify on it or anything?
I mean, I could, but if it's clearly not magical, then there's no need. I don't think. Like if it's straight up just like our regular plant matches it's the Forgotten Realms version of weed, and matches the picture in the book. He's like, alrighty.
You got a weed book. You got a weed catalog.
Yeah.
Smoking this at one of those parties back in my day.
Satisfied.
Yeah. I mean, I think you would. Yeah, it's OG Kush, baby. Purple Kush. It's weed. It is D&D weed.
Alrighty.
D&D weed.
None of that shit. None of that terrible weed. It's good quality weed.
It's the good Kush.
Yes. It's that Pineapple Express.
I want
No, you can't.
find my grandma and like, all right. So I'm gonna need you to microdose the whole town.
She's like, what?
Cause there's some weird shit going on, and no one remembers Carp's missing hand.
She says, "Are you high? What do you mean no one remembers Carp's hand?
Yes,
remember Carp's
I
hand.
am, and then you must be too.
Baby,
To
I'm always
remember.
high. I'm always high.
I know. Where do you think I get it from, man? Anyways,
Don't blame that on me. That's on me. That's your fault.
and
I'm a good
also Carp remembers, but it happened to him, so I don't know how that would work.
Well, I mean, he sleeps here every
Yes.
night. I'm sure there's some stagnant stink that gets on him. Maybe he's
Okay.
Did you explain to about shoving the brownie down Sildor's mouth?
Oh yeah, I shoved a brownie in Sildar's mouth because he didn't remember, and then he ate a
That's how he enjoyed
brownie,
it.
and now he remembers. Well, I
Oh.
kind of stuffed it down his mouth, so I don't know if he could have enjoyed it, but
Well, that is quite weird.
So you need to make cookies, brownies, whatever you need to do, and microdose the whole town.
I mean, I can try, but I mean, I have a reputation. You know, people aren't gonna take food from me. I'm not as spry as I once was. I can't just be sneaking around and doing that. I mean,
Do it.
I mean, I can try, but let's say if there's anyone in town you want me to try my hardest to, Sildar, of course, but the whole town. That's I might not be. I might not be able to do that.
Okay.
Town
just
meeting.
Do the important people.
I'll say to Vara, I don't know if you ever do this, but you could probably make a tea from it. It is just a leaf. So if anyone, if that's something common in this town, if people like tea, hot tea, cold tea, whatever.
You can do it at the. I'm just gonna assume the Stonehill Inn has a bar in it. You can do it at the Stonehill Inn, and maybe they can sell tea there. And then you're getting profit too.
I mean, I like I said, I can try my best. I will try. I have a reputation. I mean, people are gonna see me. They'll partake or they won't partake. I'll try. I'll make sure Sildar gets his.
I bet you will.
Why are you?
She
Damn,
says
don't be
angrily.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. She said, "Don't blame me just because I'm better." Shit. You know who you're talking to? I raised you. Show some respect.
I don't want to know that actually. Well.
I just love imagining how it's all in sign language too.
Yeah. She probably did like a neck roll.
Yep.
Anyways, well, we're gonna figure this out. But that's what I need you to do if you can, or at least get like the important people.
So the town master, Sildar. Who else is important?
Well, I know Sister is already getting some, so.
That little rat. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, the Drow, because he's
There.
with that Order of the Gauntlet, so he tries to keep evil stuff away, anyways. So he's a good one to have.
Okay.
But
I can,
nobody really likes him.
Well, that's just because he's a drow. So people
I
have
know.
prejudice.
Basil speak up and say, Vara, tell her to keep an eye on the cloud. Something's going on there that has. I mean, now that we know that the ooze has been very close, there's got to be a correlation there.
I tell her that.
Yeah, she nods in agreement. Sure, I'll go cloud watching.
Okay. This is weird shit happening. Okay. Well, we will probably be gone for a while.
That's what I was doing, Ethan. Sorry. You're gonna be gone for a while. You're not staying besides tonight? So you'll be back in like what, a week or so?
Oh, I don't know. Are we staying tonight? Or
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
already
stay
getting late, so.
tonight. We're gonna leave
Okay.
in the morning. We'll be gone. I don't know how long, cause I don't know.
Probably a week and a half, something like that.
Yeah,
Let's make it 2 just to be safe. 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll do my best at what you requested. I'll try the spiked tea, but if they drink, they drink. If they don't, I can't force them to drink. I'm not a ninja or something like that. I'm not sneaky. I'm old. Just go crazy. With their sign language right now. Yeah, we kind of we cut away from that conversation to go over to Rivian. So Rivian, you cast detect magic on the outside of town. How far outside of the town are you going?
I don't know. Not like too far, but not like not too close. Kind of where I think if there's a sign that says "Welcome to
Welcome to
Phandelver."
Phandelver.
Yeah, basically.
So you cast detect magic. I will say go ahead and give me a perception check. What you need is going to be really high. You need to beat a 20.
Okay. I've got.
The only reason it's a 20 is because you cast the spell. It's normally a 30.
Whew.
I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a. Oh damn, that's a 19.
Oh.
I'm one off. That's depressing. I can't inspire myself.
Long distance guidance.
Nope. Please. Not allowed. Yeah, so with your 19, you're on the outskirts of the town. You are just observing the town. There's nothing that looks out of ordinary or different. It looks just like a normal town. You don't pick up anything. You don't sense anything. You feel a little let down, but as far as you know, there's nothing. It's just Phandelver. There's nothing special.
Damn. If only I could have inspired myself.
Yep.
Well, shit.
If only.
I walk back into town, looking
Yeah.
disappointed.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams begins to play as you walk into town.
My heart will go on.
Yeah. You guys all rejoin back at the farmstead. Are y'all doing anything else, or can we kind of like transition into? Because I want to get you guys to the city. So
Yeah. I don't think so. I think I would just quickly mention to Vara that when I inspected her brother, the ooze definitely was attracted to him. So touching it, it's obviously lingering in his body. So
Fuck.
yeah. So I mean that's why I wanted to get us away from there as quick as possible, so we could just go. But we have to sleep here the night anyway. So but yeah, I think we might be on a time crunch. I don't know. I'm hoping that whatever's going on with him is savable. But yeah, let's sleep. I do think we should take watches though, mainly to keep an eye on the sky actually, and I mean keep an eye out for your brother. So we don't know if maybe something happens at night with this stuff. You know, so
Maybe the moon comes alive like you told us.
maybe the moon will frown this time.
No, not.
Oh no.
Oh god, I think we're fucked.
Bad.
The moon.
But when we first met Keltris and saw all that stuff, that was nighttime, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, maybe something happens to him at night. We need to keep an eye out for him too. So
He becomes a werewolf. I fucking knew it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys are all. We'll just kind of transition. You guys are eating dinner, have y'all's meatloaf. Everything's great. It's the first time we've had a probably a good cooked home cooked meal. There's an occasional bit of brownies, a little bit of pot here.
Hey, I make our food taste good.
It's not done like your grandma's, but you do make the food taste better. Yeah, you
Damn, this is
guys.
some of the best food I've ever had.
You guys get to the point in the night where Carp rejoins y'all. He's eating food as well with y'all. Y'all having a good time, laughing it up, enjoying the night. We come to the point of the night where you guys are all getting ready to go to sleep. Got y'all's own little areas. What order of watch do you guys want to go?
I'll take first.
I'd probably stay up too.
I want third like normal.
I'll do second again.
All right, hold on. So second we have Keltris and who?
I guess I'll say it.
So Keltris and Barnabas. Second watch. First watch was Baz, right?
And
Who?
and Vara.
And then we're gonna take Rivian third.
Like normal.
Cool. Yeah. So those of you that aren't on first watch, you find sleep, you find peace in it. we go over to Baz and Var. You guys can make perception checks. First, tell me, like, what are you doing during your watch? Are you guys staying inside, going outside?
I would imagine
going
we'd.
throughout the town.
I would imagine we'd stay inside, but just like pop our heads out and check out the sky every once in a while during our watch, or at least I would. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd probably be in Carp's room, like in a chair with a blanket, just keeping an eye on him, and like checking out the window. But
Okay.
mostly to keep an eye on Carp.
All right, for sure. You guys go ahead and roll me y'all's perception checks.
I got a 10.
A 10.
22.
Okay. 22. It's pretty good. And are you? So I assume you guys are in separate rooms because.
Yeah, I'd
She's
just
with
be in the
Carp and you're-
main, just the main area where we normally sleep. Yeah.
Okay. So in the main area, you don't see much going on there. You know, obviously your companions are around you sleeping. There's not much that goes. You know, there's not much that you notice during this phase of the watch, and these kind of moments happen at the same time in this description. You don't notice anything. Vara, you do notice something. As you are in the room with Carp, and just because you're so perceptive, you're able to hear a noise. The noise you hear, maybe it's be it that you hear it over Baz just because maybe the window's open or something, or maybe it's not as noisy down here, up here as it is downstairs. Maybe there's people snoring and all that. You hear from out the window a really loud, like a bell sound. It's like a gong, and it like carries. And it's at such a frequency that it's so low, but also it's in that weird state where it's so low that you can only like finally 2 ears can hear it. Situation. You hear this loud noise. This loud gong noise. You kind of look over and you see you watch as Carp's body grows about an inch. And it looks like he becomes more muscular and mature. Looks like he aged a year. It's very subtle. The main reason you pick up on it is because you watch this kind of the sheet kind of like slightly adjust and pull down a little bit. You notice he's gotten taller, but he looks like he has gotten a little older, maybe about a year. He still continues to sleep. Nothing else really. Well, actually, no, you do see something else. You see, as you probably stand up and go over there to kind of look at him and see what's going on. As his body's like going through this change, growing, it looks like there's something kind of swimming underneath his skin, crawling about his body. As you watch, just like ripples of like what looks like different tendrils that are kind of making its way through his body. But he's sleeping peacefully. And that is what you notice on Gamora. What's your 22?
I don't know how to react. I'm gonna just like walk downstairs, and when Bass sees me, I'm gonna just look like I have like just shock on my face.
I'm gonna wave you
And
over.
he just grew more. He looks older, and something is swimming inside of his skin. Baz, I'm very concerned. He's only 7, going on 8. Like,
That's so stupid.
I had to do it.
I know.
It's good.
So he already looks like he's in that weird awkward stage of like 13, 14 now.
So he just grew, just.
Yeah. There was a noise like a bell. or like a gong or something. I couldn't really tell like what direction it came from, but by the time I get back, what's to say he's not an old man?
Right.
Or something completely different.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of torn. It kind of sounds like maybe there's something out there ringing a bell that we need to find. But also, I mean, we don't. I wonder if it'd be more fruitful to rush into Neverwinter and find someone who knows more about this. I don't know. That's obviously very concerning. You said he, like, how much did it look like he aged?
Like maybe a year or so.
So I wonder if this is like 1 year every night type of thing. And I mean, who knows? Maybe it's reversible. Maybe this whole thing, you know. Maybe if we find out more information, it can all go back to normal somehow. But yeah, I mean, Sildar, I think, would be the only person in town who would know anything, and he didn't know anything. So, like I said, our choices are to try to find who's ringing the bell. Maybe no one. Maybe it's up in the clouds. Maybe it's carrying on the wind from hundreds of miles away. I don't know. I think what do you think? Would you rather go and find what's ringing the bell, or would you rather try to get to town and see if we can find someone?
Sorry, I'm very distracted right now.
I'm just not reading it.
It keeps popping up. I have it opened over here. Do you think maybe it's just Phandelver? Like, I heard you. Or like, do we need to maybe get him away from here? Maybe that would help. I
mean, if he wanted to, he could come with us to Neverwinter. It'd be, I mean, if we found someone, that would be a lot quicker to fix him.
Yeah.
I don't want to force him there, but I mean, there's probably a way to I don't know. He feels fine, right? He says he feels fine, so we'd have to convince him that
there's something swimming in his skin.
Well, yeah, I don't think we want to tell him that.
I'm concerned that he is turning into something that maybe won't be him.
Well, would you feel more safe leaving him here with your grandmother and whatever's going on in the sky and whatever sound is ringing through the night, or would you feel more safe if he was with us and you were keeping an eye on him? Just keep in mind that on our way back we do have a task that would be pretty dangerous for him to be.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe we can leave him in Neverwinter and he can sit in a hotel room or what are they, an inn room. That's what it's called.
Well, I guess a good question is this something that, like, has he ever done this? Would he really enjoy getting a chance to go to Neverwinter? Like, is there something there that we can tell him, hey, this is a really cool opportunity,
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd be happy to get out of Phandelver.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, keep in mind, he is 7 going on 8, so we can't really just leave him alone, even though he does look like he's like 14 now.
Yeah.
That's so stupid, dude.
I'd have to, I guess I have to talk to my grandma, but I don't know what is the best option. Like, I don't know what this is. So
Right. I mean, as far as we know, he's the only one who is infected, which I think that's the proper word for whatever this is right now. But we don't know. I mean, he just randomly found this stuff in the woods. It's possible someone else in town found it and touched it, and, you know, they don't have the change of growing an arm back, but, you know, obviously just touching it is enough.
yeah. I'm glad we didn't touch it.
I mean, the only other thing I can think is if we ask Sildar to keep an eye on him.
I
For
thought he
us.
wanted to go.
Well, he will eventually. You know, for now, he said he was going to visit your grandmother every day to keep a base high going. So, but then he was going to meet us. But that, like he said, it probably wouldn't be for another week.
Yeah. I just don't want him to be like 20 when we get back, you know?
I mean, he's going to be 20 regardless, right? If he's going to be 20, he's going to be 20. It's going to happen every day if that's what's happening. If he's with us or not.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go back to his room. I have a lot of thinking.
Well, one other thing, too, is Sildar did offer to come to Neverwinter with us. So if he and your brother both traveled... Oh no, he said he wanted to come to the Cragmaw with us. I was going to say he could stay behind with your brother in town, but that won't work either. Yes, go be with your brother, and I don't know. I'm at a loss. I do think, personally, he should come with us. I'm just not sure what we do once we get to Neverwinter with him. But it's very possible no one there will even be able to help him, and then he's just alone in the big city. Yeah. But yes, go be with him. I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you return to Carp's room to be with your brother. Your guys' watch comes to a end, and you would wake up the second group, which would be Keltris and Barnabas. And I'm sure you guys probably... I guess I'll leave it up to you. Do you guys tell them or reiterate anything that you discussed?
Well,
to them,
Vara, would you just stay in there and fall asleep in there?
Probably.
Yeah. So I'll wake them up and then just give them a quick rundown of what Vara saw and what we discussed, and just say if you have any thoughts on it, you just think on it, and we'll all talk about it in the morning.
Oh, I've never gone that way.
Right.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
I guess I'll go into Carp's room to see if I observe anything.
Okay. I will say you two make perception checks. See what you see.
23.
God damn. Okay.
14.
So I'll say that Barnabas, when you're upstairs, you don't really notice much. Maybe Vara is sleeping in the same bed as Carp or something along those lines, something very familial.
Okay.
You probably noticed that. Not much to your attention. We cut over to Keltris. Keltris, you probably are kind of looking outside, kind of just glancing out the windows or whatever is down here. You don't hear any noises, but as you kind of glance up, you do notice that the clouds above are no longer in their geometrical shapes. There's no like squares, triangles, or any of that nature. But you do notice that the clouds themselves are spiraling above the town. Kind of like a flush.
But if you don't like cats and cats don't
Very
like
much
you, I said,
spiral.
well, I don't like kids
That's what
either,
you,
so I hope they don't like
That's what
me.
you notice.
Some of the girls in class like looked at me.
Oh man. Sorry. I'm writing it down because I don't remember things being.
Yeah. Here, it looks something like this. I'll send you a picture. Or I'll just send you like a GIF in Discord. It very much looks like, you know, when like a swarm is forming, it's like spiraling.
Oh, okay. I would probably I'd go tell Barnabas since he's up. I would come look out the window. Is there a window in this his room?
Yeah, there's a window in there.
I'll just have him look out.
Yeah, you see the
Be like,
same thing.
you seeing this? You seeing this?
That's pretty crazy.
Good night.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
Did
Seriously?
Baz and them sorry, things going crazy here.
You're good.
Did Baz look at the clouds? Did he say anything about the clouds being different?
I rolled too low.
Oh, you rolled too low. Okay.
He didn't mention anything. I kind of want to go out and see if I can find what's under the center of this.
That is a good thing. It's a good thought. I don't know if you'd want to do it by yourself though, and I don't feel like, to be honest, I'm cautious about this kid. Whatever's going on.
Don't worry, we got eyes on him. He'll point at Rosie, who's on the ceiling.
Oh. All right. All right. I'll do it. I'll go with you. Or I'll go myself. Either one.
Yeah, if you want to go, you can go ahead. I'm not. Maybe I'll send Rosie with you. I feel like we shouldn't leave the place completely unattended.
Yeah.
So he'll stick Rosie on your shoulder. You be good now, says to Rosie.
She thumbs up, yeah. So you guys are heading out to go try to track down or see what's underneath the spiral.
Yeah, trying to figure out what's under the center of the spiral. Me and Rosie, and I'm gonna do it stealthily.
Yeah, you guys can roll stealth checks. Or you can roll stealth check, and then I would assume the spider can just hide on your person somewhere.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not good. I'm gonna do my heroic inspiration for this. Yeah. All right, that is a 21.
Yeah, 21. So it's good. You feel undetected as you're moving through the night. There's not much. It's kind of eerie because you're out in this still quietness of this town.
Yeah.
Probably hear some like wind chimes or something kind of just blowing in the wind. Occasionally, you kind of like glance over your shoulder, just to make sure no one's watching you or tracking you. You feel very confident in your stealth. I will say, go ahead and roll a. This is more so an investigation check to kind of pinpoint if there's any kind of like corresponding area in the town that has this spiral directly beneath it.
That is a 19.
Yeah. So with a 19, you're not able to you're able to pinpoint a certain section of the town, but you're not able to find a distinct like focal point, like the exact location. if you're looking at the map right now, I will show you kind of where you're walking at.
Yeah.
You do notice that the storm is over, like a more sectionalized part of the town. I will just draw a big circle around where it's at on the town for you, because you kind of scout the area around. You walk around a bunch as you're kind of trying to pinpoint exactly where. You notice that it is around in this area of town. Somewhere in that area of town is where the storm seems more circular, more like focused, but you're not able to pinpoint exactly where at you need to.
Oh man. Oh,
I don't know if you can see the circle or not.
yeah, I can. There's a farm in it, manor.
Yeah, you guys are currently right here.
Oh yeah,
Not far then.
not far.
Yeah, you guys are definitely within the circle, the storm cloud spiral.
All right. Well, I can't pinpoint exactly where it is. Then I'll just come back and let Barnabas know that I couldn't find it, but it's roughly around us. We're not far from the center.
I guess we'll just keep watch. Talk to Rivian. Tell him to also look.
Yeah.
Am I being woken up?
Yeah, if this is the end of your guys' watch, you can feel free to wake Rivian up and discuss with him. Ongoing.
Point out the storm to him. Look at that.
Shit. I see it.
Yeah, you
Just
see
by
it.
looking up.
Yeah, you see it.
God damn.
It's brought to your attention. You see it.
Thing's fucking huge. Holy shit. Oh,
Yeah.
well then.
I went out. I went out to look, see if I could find where roughly the center of it is coming from, but I couldn't find anything.
Okay.
But we're close.
If you don't want
I
to
know
be
that.
keep it back.
Alright,
Otherwise, please send me.
well, how's Cop doing? Any news?
Well,
Apparently he grew a year older.
What?
Yeah, Navarra said she heard a bell in the night and watched him grow and then saw some worms wriggling under him. I was watching him. I was in the room and I didn't see anything, but I believe it. It's creepy.
Rose, wait, so is he 8 going on 9? Still 7 going on 8.
I think he's supposed to be 7 going on 8, but he looks like he's like 14 now.
14?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
Well, do I keep an eye on him? Do I keep an eye on the sky? I don't even fucking know.
I'm going to sleep. Good luck.
Good night, guys.
He has a
I'll
window
be
in his room.
by
You can look at
myself.
those.
So that's not my fucking problem. I'm out.
Did my job.
Alright.
All right, yeah, you two find rest, and you are on watch now. Now, when you make a perception check, are you going to be upstairs or are you going to be outside? Or where are you going to be? What are you doing on your watch?
Let me flip a coin.
Flip that.
There's a window in his room.
I'm trying to see if he's paying attention.
Alright, I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like Var said, you can do both if you want to be in his room. You can
Yeah.
definitely do that. Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception check for me.
Alright. Come on. Big money, big money, big money.
No whammy.
Ooh. That's a dirty 20.
20. Yeah. So you are in the room and you hear this, kind of watching the clouds. They still continue to spiral. You hear very much the same degree as what Avara heard. Is this loud, like guttural, like bell? It's like a deep gong bell. I feel like I'm describing it wrong. It's a loud noise. It sounds. I'm saying it sounds like a bell. It's not a bell. I don't want y'all to go look for a fucking bell. That's just the way I'm describing. It sounds like a deep gong. Like, you know when you hit a gong, that noise that reverberates off it. It sounds like that. Yeah, it's like a.
Yeah, okay.
Space sounds.
Yeah, so that's that maybe. So you hear that, and that kind of reverberates, and you hear that noise. You're looking around. You look at Carp just to make sure you don't notice anything. Nothing happens with him. He seems perfectly fine. No kind of squiggles underneath his skin. No kind of growing. But you do look up and you watch as the clouds stop spiraling and they kind of slow down to come to the normal cadence, and they kind of separate again and form the little geometric shapes in the sky. You can make an Arcana check for me, actually.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh wow, actually that's not a bad roll. An 8. No, that 19. I rolled an
Nice.
18. I have a +1.
Yeah, so the way sadly it just looks like they go back to those geometric shapes. You don't notice anything different. So very much that spiral kind of slows the cave. This is after the bell goes off. The clouds stop, separate, and they form their little triangles, cubes, circles, hexagons, rhombus, every fun shape in the book.
Does it go in the square hole? Everything goes in the square hole.
But yeah, that's what you notice. And other than that, nothing really stands out to you during the rest of your watch. And the sun begins to kind of rise above the clouds, or rise into the sky.
Odd.
Yeah, and you guys probably all naturally just wake up from the sounds of the chickens cooing, the goats, and whatever you call
Cat
that.
coming from the abyss.
Yeah, the cat forming out of the etherealness, nothingness. But yeah, you guys are all awake. Carp gets up, heads downstairs to go get breakfast. Heavy thud 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 down the staircase, or down whatever structure layout this house has. But yeah, you
Is
guys
he
are all eating
acting any
breakfast.
different?
No, I mean, he's eating like a starved animal. Like he's just like shoveling food into his face. Like kind of like a grown boy would need.
I'm just staring at him
And he's like,
while I'm eating my food.
he like looks up. Can I help you? Can I help you? His mouth full. He just stares back at you and continues to eat. And then looks down and just continues eating. He probably gets up fast and says, "All right, I'm gonna go finish. I'm gonna go start work on the manor. Love y'all. Bye."
Bye.
Has he said what age he is yet?
He said 7 going on 8.
He
Yeah,
did say
7
it
going-
himself.
Yeah, 7 going on 8
Okay.
specifically. He knows.
Okay.
Now he's trying to head off now. I don't want to. If you guys plan to take him with Neverwinter or any of that, you guys can obviously catch him or go get him. But he heads off to go start with the manor renovation project.
Oh well, shit.
Just give any more thought, Vara. Do you want him to come with us?
I feel like maybe getting him away from the town might help. I don't know, because I just feel like that's my gut feeling, to get him away from here, and maybe that'll help some,
Right.
because a bunch of weird shit happening. Anything else weird happened last night?
Yeah, the cloud spiraled, did a big old like storm spiral thing. Yeah, I don't know. I went out looking to see if I could pinpoint the center of it, but I don't think I need to do that. But we're not far from wherever the eye of this was, whatever it was forming over.
Well, that's weird.
I heard a,
I'll peek my head out to see if they're spiraling.
When you look out, they look like they're normal squares, triangles, like the normal like geometric shapes that you saw the other day.
Yeah, I'll just say that the shapes now. That's interesting.
Do I know what time of night it was when this happened?
It would have been around like maybe midnight, 1 o'clock, around that time. Yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do about it, but it's about midnight, 1 o'clock.
About 7 going on 8. You know.
7 going on 8.
Yeah.
So. But from what I could tell, like this little spiral, the farm, the mana spot where you guys say you found the ooze was all in it.
Well, crazy thought. Do we think something is in the sky causing shit down here, or something here causing shit in the sky?
I don't know. I mean, we either need someone who knows more, or we somehow go up in the sky and inspect the sky, or inspect where the ooze was found. I'm assuming it was just in the woods behind the house, right? That's where he normally plays. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's get stuff together and I'll go get Carp.
Well, actually, you said you were going to talk to your grandmother. Why don't you talk to her first and see if she has any words of wisdom, or any recommendations, or any way he could be kept an eye on, like 24/7 around here, and then we won't feel like we need to take him with us. Something like that. I don't know. I'd talk to her first. She might have something to say.
Okay. I find my grandma.
She's just sitting across the table from you, eating food with you.
So you notice anything different about Carp today?
She like looks up. He looks a little taller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some
What's
weird
wrong?
shit. Weird shit is happening, Grandma. Like,
Is it? I mean, he's a growing boy.
he's aged, like, what is the math on that? He's aged a lot.
Oh.
He looks older. Like, years older. Like, he's already hitting puberty at 7, going on 8.
I thought he was just hitting a good growth spurt. I didn't want to stump his dreams. I mean, he is halfling. He's not only going to grow so tall. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Maybe I thought he was going through puberty. You know, sometimes 7 going on 8 is a big time in a halfling's life.
Is it?
I don't fucking know. Actually, Jacob doesn't know. But she's just like, I just guess I've been so focused with the business and, just working on this bacon and selling and keeping the business afloat. I just didn't notice. He's usually out and about all the time. I only see him for breakfast and dinner usually, especially since he's been working around the manor, getting it all situated for you guys. But yeah, now that he does look much taller than, he looks older.
Yeah, I've been gone 6 days. And he looks 14.
Well, I mean, maybe take him with you then. I don't know. Maybe 6 days you use. Maybe it's just like feels like a lifetime. Distance can do that to people. I don't know. I've been in this town my whole fucking life.
Well, do you think taking Carp is a good idea?
I mean, I was just saying if you wanted to. I wasn't. I mean, if you're serious about it, I mean, you are, old enough to take care of your brother, and you have these other people with you. I think you would be able to do that much easier than I could if I took him to the city. But I mean, that's if he wants to go, right? Like, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can convince him to go.
Okay, well, yeah, take him to the city then. I don't mind. Especially if I'm going to be having to, drug Sildar.
Oh, he already knows. He'll come and get it. Okay, I
Yeah, he
don't
will.
want to know, Grandma. I don't want to know.
Now that I think about it, maybe you should take Carp with you.
Oh, gross. Okay, bye. Love you.
Love you too.
And I'll say to Vara, I hope this isn't true, but keep in mind what those things were capable of when we had to fight them. It's very possible that is something that Carp is capable of now. So he might actually be able to defend himself on the road, and we won't have to worry about that, at least. About protecting him. He might be able to protect himself at this point.
Okay.
I know it doesn't make you feel any better, but I'm just trying to illustrate that we've seen what this thing is capable of. But it's all the more reason to try to figure this out as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yep. Okay, I am gonna go find Carp and keep that in mind.
Yeah, you usually follow him up to the Chesnard Manor, find him. Looks like he's talking to some of the older people in town. Sildar's not up there, apparently, but there are some other town folk, and he's like talking to them. And he sees you approach. He's like, "Oh, hey."
Hey, so you're getting older and stronger, and I was thinking maybe you can come on one of my adventures.
Oh, really? He straightens his back up a little bit, fixes his posture. I think you make a good point. I think I should. We off to save a damsel in distress, slay a dragon, find treasure. What are we doing?
Shopping.
We're gonna stop in Neverwinter.
Sweet.
And we're gonna sell some stuff.
Okay.
And
We're gonna
and
fight some
then-
people. I'm gonna try and lie and help out.
Yeah, if you wanted to join her on her route up there, you could definitely deceive him.
18.
Oh, cool. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it.
But you listen to me. Okay?
Okay.
Pinky promise.
He puts his pinky out.
Okay. All right. Get your stuff together. We're gonna be gone maybe 2 weeks.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go pack. He runs away.
Okay. Cool. Freaking out a little bit, guys, but
Eat a brownie, it'll help.
I've had like 6 this morning.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, freaking out a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna save my brother. He is not gonna turn into an ooze monster. And
Named Ivan?
and he'll go back to normal. And yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, thank you, Barnabas.
That is absolutely what will happen.
Thank you. Okay, cool. I feel good. We're gonna do this. My little brother, or not so little brother anymore, but
He's 7 going on 8. He's not little anymore.
okay. Well, let's get our shit together. Find Sildar.
He might already be at your grandma's house.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just here to add salt to a wound.
Yep.
Okay. You can go ahead and make. You kind of go back to your grandma's looking for Sildar. I need investigation checks from everyone.
17.
Very good.
17 as well.
Also a 17.
What?
good.
12.
Oh, I'll say two more and you guys win.
13.
All right. Yeah, you guys don't. Those two don't know anything.
I have 0.
Maybe Keltris, Baz, and Rivian. You guys, all of you look around town to find Sildar, but none of you really turn over any fruitful, promises or anything like that. The three of you with the 17, you probably ask around and get a couple of people saying from yesterday, like, "Oh, I saw him yesterday. Well, he was working here. Haven't seen him since then." And then another person's probably, "Yeah, I did see him poking around the forest last night before I tucked away and went to bed. So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him since. Maybe he's over at the Darrenmouth's orchard. Maybe he's getting apple pie or something. Early apple pie. Who knows?
I literally told you I'm writing.
And that's what you guys kind of gathered with the 17.
Do we have to go to the forest?
Yeah, I think
Sounds like it.
All right.
Into the unknown.
Are we all back together?
Yeah,
At
no,
this point,
this
yeah.
is kind of after you guys
Okay.
get the information. You all kind of come together.
Well, I guess tell Cop to sit tight, and the 5 of us will go. Unless you want him to come with us.
No, I don't think so.
No.
He's
Keep him
only 7.
afar.
Going on 8.
Going on 8.
You guys are so fucking.
Well, let's
Okay.
go check out the forest.
I go back to Daddy
Forest.
Well, no,
Yeah, so you get to the edge of the forest. Everything looks, like it's a forest. Sorry.
Forest.
Tell me,
Oh,
tell me
no.
what you guys are doing. Like, what's, obviously you guys are gonna go try to search the forest and all that. Tell me, like, methods you're going about doing it, or what are you like calling his name out? Give me some sort of like visual.
Sildar.
I think I would
I'm,
ask.
I look for a track.
Yeah, I would ask
Yep,
Vara,
so-
like, where does your brother normally like to play in the forest? And I mean, that's probably where he found the ooze, right?
I would
I
pull the
mean-
jar.
Oh yeah, maybe the jar will kind of
Oh yeah,
try
compass.
to
Some
get him
direction.
where it
Yeah.
wants to go.
I go,
We can look
Sildar,
for-
come here, Sildar.
Maybe we can look for any kind of like fresh track.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So with the jar out and looking for tracks, I will say you guys can make kind of investigation perception with advantage because the jar is helping you.
What about survival?
It's survival. Sorry, survival as well. Yes.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Woo!
So
Golly.
Good job, Barnabas.
what? That was
You
bad.
didn't get to
Three.
use all my rolls. 11. I have a +6 for investigation.
17 survival.
Very nice. Very
You
nice.
said survival, investigation, and what else? Or is it just those?
Perception
Perception.
investigation.
Yeah, perception investigation. Sorry, I'm like doing like 5,000 things right now.
17.
do you want to be my mother's day? Of course.
17. Perfect. You tell me what the rolls were once again. Sorry. Tell me what the highest roll was.
Natural
Close to the
20
highest
for
roll.
a 26.
Perfect. Yeah, so here is what. Yeah, here's what you guys find with the aid of the
Yeah.
ooze thingy, the little jar, little gelatin cube. You find some tracks, and they look like human tracks. They look very much like a boot print. You find them, you follow them. You're kind of jumping over vines, or not jumping over vines. You're like moving over tree roots and stuff. As you guys are going about, you notice that some of the roots in this forest system, this area, there are some like blacker, darker roots that are not the same. It kind of looks like a charred root. Think of like a charred plant material. Looks like that. Eventually, you find that the track runs dry. You see, as you get to the kind of like a little opening, so to speak. You see something. It's kind of hard to make out from this distance, but you see like something hunched over and leaned over, like lumped over something, like very much someone crouched and hunched over something.
How far away?
It's about 150 feet away from you.
I'll stealth my way up.
Yeah, you guys can all roll stealth checks if you're approaching.
Uh, 21. I'll go with Keltris.
Sure.
I got a 13.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so those that are stealthing up, 13's pretty low. Not gonna lie.
Yep, it is. I
That's
know.
perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. As you guys are approaching, you're being stealthy, as you, a couple branches are broken here and there by Keltris, but it's nothing where that mass moves or anything. You get closer and closer to where you begin to notice it looks like the back of Sildar, like he's in common clothes. What you notice now that you're closer is there appears to be some sort of like black liquid encasing his entire body. Like think of like an oil spill, and you hear the sound of something like, and you smell the smell of burnt flesh.
On Valentine's Day,
And you watch as the black thing on him is it's liquid and it's moving and very like it's like
just like
bubbles are blowing out of it. It's like, but it's like looks like it's sitting on top of him and melting down. And you watch as one of the a part of the this oil kind of hits the ground, and you hear that same sizzle as it seems to burn a spot in the ground.
on Valentine's Day, just like a mommy and dad.
All right.
Like a son and mom day, or like a dog.
I know it might be futile, but can I see him like breathing? Is he still breathing? Any kind of movement?
There is no movement. It looks like an animal trapped in a tar pit, and you smell the smell of burning flesh, and you watch as the black shape is just slowly corroding away, eradicating or erasing away whatever it is.
Okay.
I think he's a goner. Then. If you got any fire spells, you just.
Where's this
I
dude?
don't know.
How far are you guys from this like this shape, this body?
Probably about 40 feet. I would imagine whenever we recognized that it was Sildar covered in something.
We would stop.
Yeah. So as you guys are watching this happen, kind of contemplating what's happening, smelling the sense of this burnt flesh, and watch this thing just like slowly erase whatever's beneath it. You watch as a pseudopod like shoots off in your direction, hits a tree and sizzles, and you watch as this black pudding begins to crawl off of Sildar's body and make its way towards you, as you are noticed by it.
Oh, my bad.
We're gonna end the session there, as it seems to have. Yeah, we're gonna end the it's getting a little
Yeah.
past deadline. We're gonna end the session there as this black pudding is starting to crawl its way towards y'all. You guys cross within its like threshold of blindside, so it seems to have picked up on y'all's organic material as it begins to crawl towards you.
Fair.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. So next session, we will be starting off with the battle.
Sweet.
It'll be very fun. Thank you for watching, everyone. Next session we will have a fight. maybe 2. Who knows? We'll see what happens as things are getting strange in Phandelver. Thank you for tuning in.
Hell yeah. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Adios.